So we can hide Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Big Modcast. I'm your host, Big Mod.
And
I have
Sandy is here.
Sandy sitting in the chair. Marcos is doing a little bit of subbing for us, which I appreciate. Mark, can you play our ads really quick before we start?
Yep.
This podcast is sponsored by Quinn Concrete Construction. The company motto, no job too big or too small. Whatever your concrete need is, they have the experience and the professionalism to ensure a quality job every time. For a free estimate, call 913-279-1448. That's 913-279-1448 and ask for Joe Quinn.
This episode is sponsored by Goal Fire Protection. With over 26 years of fire sprinkler experience, Goal Fire Protection has built our livelihoods on established relationships and providing quality fire sprinkler systems. From retrofits, remodels, service, repairs, new installation, and inspections, simple to the extreme, we can help you every step of the way. No job is too small or too big for our knowledgeable crews. For your free estimate, call 913-441-3390 or email us at gochoa@goalfireprotection.com.
Did you participate in that as well?
No, I couldn't do it. No.
Okay.
I don't know why. I didn't get around to it.
Didn't want to get to it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show. And they've already started up. Man. Mr. Cole Fletcher in the house.
There we go.
Yep.
We're here. Finally.
But yeah, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, of course.
Like you said, finally, I've been trying to get you in here since you were like 18 years old.
I've been ducking and dodging you guys. Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, Cole, I finally got a spot for you. You ready to do this? I'm in Chicago. I'm like, oh, shit, okay.
Yeah, I moved about a year and a half ago.
Uh-huh.
And then, I've been trying to, I'll come down for, just the weekend and try to see you guys, but then I'm too busy doing stuff. It's always out the way.
And that's because your family still lives here.
My family still lives here, yeah.
Okay.
Mom's still in childhood home and everything, so yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Still doing that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so living in the Windy City, as they call it. It's Windy City.
Windy City, yeah.
Chi-Town.
Yeah. Chirac, yeah.
All kinds of names.
Yeah, all of it, yeah.
And
the Chi. Mm-hmm.
The Chi, there you go. Oh, nice. That's right. So you've been back and forth, like.
Yeah.
So since you moved to Chicago, how many times have you been back and forth?
I mean, probably I've come back like 5 times or so. I probably try to come back at least every other month or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Just to see my mom, see my grandpa, like just hang out with the family every now and then.
Okay.
I mean, now
Damn,
I'm in town.
You really dodging us.
Yeah. Well, I'm in town for a show, so I'm here from like Thursday to Saturday, then I'll leave Sunday morning.
Oh,
and just
okay.
I'm here for like 72 hours, so I'm cramming in seeing everybody
as you can.
Yeah, and then I'm still working at the same time.
Right.
I'm working my day job. I'm working at night, and then
So the day job you work at home.
Yeah, it's like a hybrid situation.
Oh, okay.
So I'm in office like 3 days a week. And then I can travel on Thursdays and Fridays, and they have no idea. So it's like I can work from anywhere.
Nice.
Okay.
So yeah.
But then the side job it's
comedy. Yeah.
Is the comedy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, stand-up's the best side gig ever. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm guessing maybe one day that would be a full-time thing.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. That is always the goal.
Lots of luck, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
Lots of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's got to be tough to do. I mean, you've already done mastered it. You've already got it all. But we'll definitely get into that.
Yeah.
So you drive or fly?
50-50. Now with gas prices, I gotta drive because it also affected flight prices, and so I drive right now. But like you need your car in Kansas City.
Yeah.
And so it's helpful driving, and then I did shows in Lawrence this past weekend, and so it's like, I need to go from Kansas City to Lawrence. You're gonna need your car.
Yeah.
So,
you don't need it so much then in Chicago?
No, I drive maybe 2 times a week in Chicago.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. It's to like go to like one comedy club and to get my groceries.
Okay.
It's a pain carrying all those,
Yeah.
But no, I drive. Yeah, my car sits in the garage. Just
okay. So you do the subway. What is it?
the LCTA.
L,
Yeah. Almost 24/7 every day to work and everything like that.
Okay. Okay. Sweet.
Yeah.
Cool. So born and raised here in KC.
Yeah, born in Chicago actually, but raised.
Really?
Yeah,
so you're originally from Chicago.
Technically, yes, but like I was there for like a year and a half.
Okay.
So
if you popped out
right
in this world in Chicago,
yeah,
Then you're
from Chicago.
You're a Chicagoan,
Yeah,
or whatever they call it.
Yeah, Blue Island, and then raised here in Kansas City for like 26 years. So I know like the back of my
So
hand.
what was it that brought you guys to Kansas City?
So my mom's from Kansas, so we just moved. My mom needed help, raising us, so she was like, "All right, time to go back." To like where she's from.
Yeah.
And so we were here for the time being, all of our time. I only lived in Kansas, never lived in Missouri. Still will never live in Missouri. Refuse to.
That's us too.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
I love Kansas. I still love the state of Kansas, honestly. But yeah, my mom brought us back here when we were like, I think it was like 2.5 or something like that.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Siblings? How many?
Yeah, one sister, 2 years younger than me.
Okay.
We're both adopted from the same family. And my mom adopted both of us.
Okay.
She got a call 2 years later. It was like, "Hey, Cole just had a little sister."
That's
took to
cool.
pick her up. And my mom was like, "You know what? I was going to spoil the shit out of this one." So I actually need, for sure. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So you still have family still here in town?
Yep. Got a 97-year-old grandpa. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I got to come see him
pretty
often.
Hey, okay, let me ask: is he still?
Shockingly, like on? Yes.
That's
he's still
good. I didn't even know what word to say.
With it?
With it, yeah. He still remembers like things that happened like 5 years ago.
Yeah,
because he was 90 then. He still remembers
awesome.
so much stuff. Yeah. He still remembers like young teammates of mine.
Really?
So he remembers a lot. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. Oh, and then I said something about my car. I was like getting it worked on, or I think he misunderstood me, but he was like then called me the next day and said, "Hey, I wanted you to bring it to this shop or whatever." I was like, "I actually don't need." You don't need to bring a shot, but I'm glad you remember that conversation.
Yeah.
And from like a day before. So
okay.
Yeah, that's awesome because we have a friend. I have a friend. Their grandfather he'll turn 100 this year.
Wow. Yeah.
And the guy still drives.
Still drives?
He still drives.
Still.
Yeah. You know what's really crazy is they're still looking for him.
Whoa.
No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
Yeah. So he still drives. He's still with it. He tells his grandchildren all kinds of stories. And then I was talking to one of them and I said, "Can we get Grandpa in here?"
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes,
sure.
"Yeah, let's do it." But he goes, he tells me stories all the time. So I grew up in Argentina, in the Argentine district, and that's where they are at now. So the guy remembers when it was just all
just
flat,
fields,
and wagon trails. And,
true, that would be a fun podcast because how many 100-year-olds have been on a podcast?
I know,
exactly.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: he's so old school. He's like, "Hell no, I don't want nobody recording me, or I don't want I don't want to be on camera
unless it's like interrogation." Yeah,
I know.
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, "Damn!" I even had to go to my buddy's dad to see if he can talk to his dad, and saw him the other day, and he's like, "Nah, man, he still says no to me." So I'm like, "Well, I'll go to him. Do I need to just take a tape recorder?" And his son used a tape recorder.
Gotcha.
At least they're getting something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
just a little something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something's comfortable with.
Yeah.
100 years old. Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So do you still so when I said the young life, do you still catch up with all your buddies from high school?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'm like all my like critical friends because I didn't have a lot of cousins growing up. Yeah. So all my boys, those are like my cousins. That's what filled in for the time.
Yeah.
Like this weekend, I'm in town for this whole week because I'm in town for one of my childhood best friends. It's his bachelor party. So
okay.
Yeah. So
nice.
The other coach's son, it's his bachelor party.
Okay.
Of our little league, and we're so excited he's getting married in June. So we're still going. We're all like kind of engaged and getting married. So we're all back in town for weddings and bachelor parties right now. So it's that like fun time of life where you're like celebrating life like correct.
So here, Marcos, when did Will got married? What?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You remember Will Snyder, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's awesome. Isn't it so fun to see? You're like, man, I remember.
Yes.
We were just, we were picking our boogers in class the other day, and now.
Yeah, let's leave out the part eating them, but yeah.
Yeah. And now we're like, we're watching our buddy like, receive his wife down the aisle. It's crazy.
I know, right?
It's so wild. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know his fiance?
Yeah, kind of well. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I would say, she's absolutely a friend of mine as well.
Okay.
And so it's really cool to see, all the guys just growing so much. Yeah, so I still stay in touch with a lot of guys. Yeah, especially over Xbox too.
That's good. So earlier,
yes,
there you go. Yeah. So earlier you said that the family home still in town.
Yeah, still there for a little bit. Yeah, family home still intact. Most of my friends their parents have now sold their family homes, and my mom is now coming next. She's like trying to get rid of our family home.
Oh,
in
really?
the next year or so. So yeah, so I'm kind of like doing a little cleaning up here and there,
Yeah.
picking up things I like.
Picking up stuff that you've left on the floor forever.
My God, dude. I mean, yeah, some things I should have thrown away like literally a decade ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't believe this is still here. The old
No
baseball bag.
sandwiches under the bed, did we?
I hope not.
That frontal lobe has developed. Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Yeah, right.
Whereas before you did not.
Yeah, you're like, I might need this.
Yes.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
whatever reason. I might play baseball again at 22. You know, who knows?
You say I might need this in case somebody asks me if I still have it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, borrow something from somebody and you still have it. Yeah. As a kid, were you ever bullied as a kid?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so then you were the bully. Okay, no. Okay,
for like, I think I bullied maybe for like 1 year. When I was in like second grade, I think there was like one kid. But we got to high school, and I remember like the older kids, 2 years ahead of us.
Yeah.
The class of 2015, they used to really get after. I remember seeing one of my buddies like get put in like a trash can. I got I got ragdolled around a little bit too, because you're just like, you're hanging out with those guys all the time. Like, you're at practice with them, so they're eventually gonna kind of like show a tough love on you. But I wouldn't say necessarily bullied. No.
Okay. So then that bully ended up becoming your best friend later?
Yeah, I would say, he's a good friend of mine. Yeah, for sure.
Did you have a best friend? I mean, growing up?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, my boy JP, he's going to be, like, he's my other brother. Jason,
And still in contact?
Yeah, of course.
That's cool.
Yeah, still in contact. He's been my best friend since, I want to say, we were 3 years old.
Oh,
nice.
Yeah, because our moms are now best friends. Like,
okay.
If we're not together, they're together. Like, it's inseparable at this point. Yeah, they are concrete. They're stoned into my life. At this
So
point.
do we put it out there, your best man, when you're ready to get married?
I don't think I'm gonna have one.
You're not gonna have a best man?
Maybe.
Or you're not gonna
have a wedding.
There's just so many.
We're gonna have a wedding.
Oh,
But
okay.
It's gonna be a very small, intimate thing. It's gonna be 20 of us in Portugal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When is that gonna happen?
That's gonna happen.
Is it gonna be in a comedy house then?
Year. Yeah. It is gonna be like in a big, like, it's gonna be a backyard wedding in Portugal.
Oh.
Okay.
Is what we're gonna try to do, and basically just 20 of us, because that's cheaper. Shockingly, like, to get a castle in Portugal is cheaper than getting one night in a venue in Chicago. I promise you.
You just said castle.
Like to get
made out of sand.
Yeah, like a castle. Yeah,
Really?
like maybe not exactly a castle, but like
we're gonna have to Google this.
a large establishment.
Okay. Yeah.
With a pool, a backyard, and like a whole bunch
How
of stuff.
fun.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's cheaper to do that.
Isn't that crazy? I know.
It's really wild. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but so we don't know if we're gonna do best men or not, or best, maid of
okay.
honors and stuff
So
like that.
apparently this is what you want. What does the fiance want? Because it sounds like you have this all planned out.
It was a set decision by the both of us.
Yeah.
I think so. And
is it in writing?
Our first vacation together was in Portugal, so that's why we're going back there.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah, we liked it a lot.
Is she somebody you met here in Kansas City?
Yep.
Or in
Yeah.
Chicago?
Kind of ish. I met her in college.
Oh, okay.
And I talk about her on stage all the time now. I love her.
Do you?
Yeah. She's great. I met her in college, but we followed each other on Twitter in like 2016. But we had never like really contacted or like talked to each other until I saw her in like a picture of a friend's story or something like that, and I swiped up, and then a year later we go on a date, and then like the rest is probably my history from that. Yeah, I kind of knew from the first day. She refuses to give me it, but I knew from the first date I was going to marry her for sure. Yeah.
That's cool.
So you can say it was online dating.
No, I wouldn't say. I feel like we
You
met
found her online.
But we met through a friend. We never.
okay.
And
then you
the
saw her.
friend gave me her number. So
I
yeah,
see.
Okay.
yeah, that was like the real contact. But
Okay. Speaking of number, and we like to ask our guests this, but I mean, you and Mark, you guys are 90s kids.
yeah,
Did you have a landline at home?
yes, still have a landline at home.
Still
Still have it. Still rung today. I heard it ring today.
Really? So it's still a thing?
Yeah. Had a landline growing up. Yeah.
Sam, I think we need to get another one. Just get a home line.
You want to bring it back?
Yeah. Well, I tried. Look, see, I tried to bring it back, but we just hook it up to our phones. But then we use this phone.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Fun. Yeah.
So.
No, his is a real landline.
Okay, but you're talking about a real landline.
Real landline, yeah. No, but it doesn't have a wire to it. It's still.
And
you can pick it up.
Same number. Same number from when you were a kid.
Yeah. Okay.
That's crazy. Not very many people.
You can throw it out there if you want.
No, I don't need anybody calling my mom.
Because when we have people come in and they're like, "What's your 3214829," which was mine. And I'd like to see somebody call it.
Don't worry about that.
Yeah,
now.
I wonder who owns that number now.
Yeah. It's definitely important to still. It's hard to like unmemorize those at this point.
I know, right?
But when I never memorized my sister's number, because by that time we were kind of on smartphones.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it was really kind of gone.
Yeah.
But I still know my mom's number by like the back of my heart. Yeah, back of my head.
Does she have a cell phone as well? Then.
Yeah, she's got a cell phone as well. Yeah, and I've got that memorized as well.
Okay.
That one I like. That's for sure. Like I've gotten emergencies and I've called it in like the worst case scenarios. You know, like I can remember it frontwards and backwards if I am, half my head's hanging on,
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a thing. If you can have your home phone connected to your cellular phone.
That's a good point.
Like if somebody's trying to reach you at home, but if it doesn't ring, they can call your cell phone if they don't have your cell phone number.
Yeah, it should be possible.
Yeah.
But I guess they also you could connect it to like Alexa and it just rings through that.
Oh, okay.
Basically now, I bet that would be easier or cheaper.
Yeah. So we haven't gone through that stage. Have an Alexa product or anything.
I'm not interested in an Alexa.
Respect. I didn't like them either. It's they're in my house.
Don't they
listen
to you all the time?
All the time.
Yeah.
I mean, so does your phone.
I know that's bad enough with our phones. You don't need another
in your
thing
house.
Yeah.
My lady was trying to get a doggy cam because she wanted to see her dog while we're at work. But I'm like, oh man, just a camera just sitting in the middle of your.
Oh, I thought like a camera to put on its head or something.
That would be cool. Actually, that's not a bad idea.
What do you call those?
GoPro?
You had, there you go,
GoPro. Put a GoPro on them. That's not bad. But yeah, camera just but sitting at your TV watching you watching your couch.
Yeah.
Like 24/7. I'm like, that's a little wild.
Yeah, but can you imagine if your dog had a GoPro on and you're sitting there, you look it up and it's cleaning itself?
Yeah.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. You get the worst angles. Yeah. You get the worst angles.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
What elementary school and middle school did you go to?
I went to Sunflower Elementary over by like Electric Park, that area, and then I went to was it not Trail Ridge? Why can I not think of my own middle school?
Westridge.
Westridge. There we go.
Westridge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because West is West is the high school that he went to.
Yeah, Westridge was those two, very critical years of my life. That was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So Westridge is the one over there by Oak Park Mall, right? Across the street from Oak Park Mall.
Yep. We'd all get out from school and just go straight to that mall.
Oh, did you guys?
No money in our pocket, just causing havoc on that place. I couldn't imagine working there.
Yeah.
Everybody in the food court.
Yeah. And it was so close to the mall. So, if you have a half day, your mom's not going to your mom might not even remember you're there.
Yep.
So you're like, all right, well, I'm just going to go to the mall with my friends. And then somehow hitch a ride back with one of their parents.
Yeah. So speaking of malls, like us, we had this mall in KCK. That was our hangout spot.
Yeah.
That was our spot where our parents would just drop us off and then pick us up 8 hours later.
Yeah.
So would you say Oak Park Mall was your mall?
Kind of, yeah. I guess when we were kids and like pick up. Actually, what was our mall? It was between like the Cinemark movie theater that we were there 24/7. That and
even if you weren't there to watch movies, you were there.
Yeah, we were just there to hang out.
The arcade.
Yeah. Try to like get in the arcade, and then what was it, the skating rink also on like Charlie Parkway?
Oh yeah,
Skate World,
Skate
City,
Skate
one of
City.
them.
Yeah. I remember
City.
Skate World was a little more color. That was a good part. I liked Skate World a lot more.
Yeah.
But yeah, those were two. I guess the mall was like kind of fine. My mom didn't let me go to the mall a lot because she was like, if you don't have no money, you're not going to the mall. You're not going to.
She's like, Cole, you have no money, but still you come with shoes and
yeah. So you got somebody's parent to buy you something. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's pretty cool.
Malls. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Speaking of the schools, did you play sports?
Yeah.
All the way as a kid?
All the way through, yeah, I know. Because sometimes when I see you, I still want to call you coach. That's the fun part. Yeah, I met you guys when I was like probably 9 years old, like through like upward and
really,
yeah, through upward basketball.
I do remember.
Yeah, okay. There's a what's a
totally
conspiracy or it's controversial, but yeah, let's go ahead.
Good.
Let's put this since Marcos is here. Let's go ahead and put that out. So, okay, so. It was I'm sure you remember this because we tried to get Will and Marcos to play on the same team, but they just wouldn't let us. It never happened.
They never let you.
But
it was but you and Potter.
That's so fun. Yeah.
So what it was is talent wise, they wanted to spread across talent across teams.
Yeah. Okay, here's what. Okay, I remember that, and I remember you asking that exact question when we were 10 years old. Yeah, I remember you asking that. I think what they did was, what our parents did, it was like, oh, well, they go to the same school, and we carpool them together.
No, we did too.
I don't know. I don't know what leverage they pulled. I have no idea. We were both left-handed. That also probably helped. They were like, "Hey, these kids need to learn basketball."
And then maybe somebody said, and Cole, he has trouble seeing. He can't see very well.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Cole, act like you can't see while you're out
I think
there.
maybe the left-handed thing helped. They're like, well, they're left-handed, so they're not going to be as good. That was So I've known you guys since 9 years old, probably 9 or 10. I played football. I played sports all the way through college. I played football in college.
Did you?
Yeah. Down in Ottawa, Kansas.
Oh, okay. You're in Ottawa.
Little D3. I don't know if it was worth it. Now I just forget sentences. I just, for 4 minutes, I got to find out what I'm talking about. But yeah, up until college, I quit basketball in, I want to say freshman year of high school. Once it was tryouts, I didn't like our coach. I was like, I'm just not going to deal with this.
Okay.
I'm not, I'll just lift weights.
And that's sad.
Yeah.
That, a coach, if you don't like this coach.
For sure.
And I'm sure there was reasons, and I went through that. I did that through baseball. I didn't like the baseball coach, and I quit during the middle of a game because of something, and it's just.
I think I quit. I quit baseball almost right after a game.
Yeah,
it's so frustrating. But I will give you your flowers there though, because I think you then became a little league coach and made sure everybody wanted to play.
Yeah.
And it looked like genuinely all the guys on that team, they all had were having fun.
Yeah.
Especially when they were beating us, maybe not older, but younger,
yeah. So West, they had a pretty decent team back then. Daryl Stewart's son, Daryl, I think his name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that name?
Doesn't ring a bell.
He played for West because I remember.
He played basketball.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So,
but he wasn't playing basketball.
Right.
He was more football.
No. Yeah. But I don't know if you remember him.
Our team was team was pretty good.
Yeah, because we tried to recruit him to come to North.
Yeah.
That 16 year when we had the the brothers.
Weathers.
Yeah, the Weathers brothers. Yeah,
that was a
and
big
they won
deal,
state.
yeah.
So we tried to get him to come on. This was before the season started, and he would have helped tremendously because he played with those guys AAU.
Yeah.
But then he was like, well,
and that's when I knew basketball was a different breed. I was like, oh, AAU's
yeah.
I would go to my friends' tournaments. I'm like, bro, this is a different breed of basketball.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
I'm not with this. No. This is. I knew I was gonna tank out at 5'10". I'm like, you guys got it. You guys got it.
Yeah.
How about baseball? Did you tie into that?
No, I was left-handed growing up.
But a lot of that's the thing though. A lot of coaches see a lefty and they're like, all right, let's turn him into either a first baseman, obviously, but a pitcher.
Yeah, for
lefties
sure.
are hard to find.
Yeah, they are. But it was just the at bat because I joined during kid pitch.
Okay.
And it's just kids had no idea how to throw. To lefties, so I was getting nailed 24/7, and I was like, I can take a tackle, but a ball coming at you 60 miles an hour every time you're at bat. I mean, it was brutal. So I was always getting walked, but I also, I couldn't hit that ball for it. I couldn't hit that ball for shit. I couldn't hit that ball to save my life.
You know what? I probably wouldn't either. Standing there left and thinking you're going to get hit every time. You're like, maybe I don't want to swing the bat.
Yeah, so I stayed with football, and I just did everything I could. So I did track around that too.
Okay.
But yeah.
So football was your favorite?
Yeah, by far. Yeah, I loved it. I still do. I'm just now getting the urge again to man, I wish I could go back.
Yeah.
I'm just
there are ways of doing that. Some people do that.
Dude, Cole, there are dudes that are horrible. They're playing on these like teams around Kansas City.
Yeah, the 47U teams and shit like that. Yeah, those guys are. The fact that you can spend your money on that truly shows the freedom in America. I feel like you really have.
So you have to pay to play?
Yeah, I mean, like it's an organized
like a
league.
league.
Yeah, but like there's full like guys that are in their 30s, putting on pads, pants, like wearing gear to go play each other. On like Saturday mornings at like a local high school.
Yeah. Well, we used to do that without the pads.
Yeah,
and
right?
just could.
And you can do that, like I guess, without something like so serious, like pick up basketball that can exist. But, I mean, when you take on, you're renting equipment for this thing.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Either renting it or I'm sure some of these guys go out and just buy their own equipment
and then go to work. They go to their accounting jobs.
Right.
But I'm like, hey, well, I guess whatever gets you by.
Right. Yeah.
But it's a funny watch. It's a really funny watch. I love that.
So you played 2 years at Ottawa, or is Ottawa
just a
4
year
year?
and a half? No.
Oh, okay.
Then I left. It got me into college. I was like, there was no way I was gonna not go to college without football. Or there was probably no chance. I got there, and I remember my coach at one point was like, "It feels like you don't want to be here," and I was like, "It's kind of a good point. I don't want to. Yeah, no one's ever like really given me an out to it." And I was like, I should. If I don't want to be here like 100%, someone else could use the scholarship. Somebody else take it. So I was like, I'll leave. I'll peace out of here.
Yeah.
So then I left and went to community college and then went to KU. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you finished up there in KU?
I finished. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I was done at one point. Yeah.
I'm done with
I was
it.
done at one point. Yeah.
What did you major in?
I was in business marketing and on the communication side.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang, I thought you were going to say comedy.
Marketing, communication. No, and that is actually what got me out of college, pretty much. I found comedy, and I was like, this is it for me. I'm good.
Yeah.
I really don't want to do too much else in this.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still have a corporate job, so. It's
Oh, okay.
whatever.
Yeah. Going back to your high school, you went to Shawnee Mission West.
Yep. Yeah.
If you wouldn't have attended West, where would you have wanted to go?
Oh, that's a great question. My mom told me she was giving me the offer, or she would have given me the offer, or like, I think she said she talked to me about it when I was in middle school, but I really don't remember this, talking about going to Rockhurst.
Okay.
Oh.
I would have definitely like all boys school, whatever. But I'm like, they were so good at football.
Yeah.
It was insane. Probably Rockhurst, maybe, or like Derby. I would have gone out like all the way out in Western Kansas. They had a really good football program when we were growing up. But yeah, I loved West. I remember, you're a kid, you're going to like the high school games, and I'm like, these guys are it.
Yeah.
And they won state when I was in middle school.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was so hard to like not think I could not go to Shawnee Mission West.
Right.
Yeah.
And like the way my coach prepared me for football and everything like that, it was like always to go into the system that our head coach played in, and so I was always gonna go to West. But yeah,
so
maybe Rockhurst. Maybe.
Who's your head coach there at West?
At the time it was Callahan. It was at the time.
Callahan.
Yeah.
Speaking of Callahan, see that big Modcast wooden?
Yeah.
He made that for me.
Tim Callahan?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wasn't it him?
No way.
No.
He's still
Who am I
he's still
thinking?
coaching.
Different family.
Okay,
family.
cool.
No,
So
no.
then what coach was this?
Different Irish people.
Yeah.
Mark
no.
Mark knows.
But
Yeah.
Cassie.
Oh,
Cassie's
the Diebold's?
Diebold.
There you go.
Oh,
Not
Dable.
Callahan.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to. Okay, yeah.
See, I told you.
Dable was our
Thank you,
he was our defensive line coach. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
I meant
Ah.
there we go.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
had
he wasn't-
Callahan in
That's a
my
real
head.
gritty guy too. I love that guy.
Yeah,
That guy
so
was
I
the
knew
best.
because I remember I knew he won a state championship.
Yeah.
Okay, I my bad. I thought he was the head coach, but okay, he wasn't.
yeah.
But he's got himself a nice ring and
Yeah, he
Okay.
does.
You
I
know,
remember all those guys wearing those rings. It was beautiful. The crazy part is they won state, but that was like the last class to win state. I think it was 2012.
Yeah.
But we are the last class. The class of 27 was the last class to have a winning record at that school.
oh really?
Yeah, they haven't had a winning record at that school since we left.
Since you left,
Yeah, which is sad. At the same time, it's a fun flex, but like it's
Yeah.
but it's really sad because you saw like a thing that you
Right.
loved.
I'm
Yeah.
sure
Growing up.
I'm sure Marcos just says the same thing, because when he was at North, they won the basketball, but they also won state and track.
Yeah.
North.
But
so
even their
Marcos is part-
football senior year, we made it to
Same
the first round.
same deal.
Same, yeah,
Yeah.
Same last time.
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
I think you know what. And actually, speaking of Callahan, I went back a year later, and he was like, "Yeah, just You know what it is like right now in the district of like the Shawnee Mission district. Not enough parents are signing their kids up to play football. From the Pee Wee leagues, they're shrinking in size.
Just really?
Well, a lot of the FCC JC teams that we all did growing up, a lot of them are like two schools having to come together. You get like West and South coming together to create one team.
We had a couple of those, but not many. But everybody had like, I think, did you guys have two? Our district had two.
A and B.
Yeah, we had two teams in our district. We had enough kids to have two, but now they have hardly enough to fill one. So,
right. I think that it's the sports are changing. It's because even basketball.
Yeah.
There's a downslide.
The numbers,
wow, in terms of like even girls basketball. I think soccer's huge.
Yeah, and that's what he said. He said a lot more people are signing their kids up for soccer. Yeah. And I mean, like there's been a huge investment. You guys live
business.
You guys live here.
Yeah.
There's more soccer fields than anything here.
Pretty much
as far as like sports complex goes.
Yeah.
So
we definitely have seen the decline because in the high schools, like it's so hard to fill girls basketball teams and stuff that. Yeah. I remember. Yeah, it was like slim pickings. It was almost like they didn't really have tryouts, I guess, for our women's basketball either. Yeah, yeah. So that's what they said. The decline of kids just not signing up. Right. And I know you don't have any kids, but I wonder how. But I wonder, like being in Chicago and downtown, because do you live in downtown Chicago?
I live pretty close to downtown. I live in I think it's Cook County. That is like the county that Chicago's in.
Okay.
I'm like a 20-minute train ride from our loop, which is our our downtown.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
A lot of kids still though. Still a decent amount of kids.
Because I can't imagine growing up there and the sports and you know what I mean.
There's a handful of kids and the sports are all in the burbs still.
Yeah,
like,
so
all,
you still have to.
Yeah, so you can get out there and you can still find all of the stadiums and sports and stuff like that. But there's not a lot of basketball, a lot of basketball camps that go around in Chicago because Chicago is still really really big in basketball. They're still one of the, I think it's them, New York, and I want to say Detroit are three in LA, three or four best basketball cities for the youth. But a lot of kids still. Not a lot of football. You can't really plug a football field in the middle of a major city.
Right.
Okay, so before we get into comedy, as far as Chicago, if somebody was to say, "Hey Cole, can we come down? We visit you." Where would be the first spot you'd like to take them?
Gotcha. Just in Kansas City?
And in Chicago.
In Chicago. First spot
somebody who's never been to Chicago,
Oh man. I'd probably take you guys to Gretel. I'd take you it's my favorite restaurant in Chicago.
Okay.
They have an arrangement of cocktails and arrangement of they have a great burger and they have a great lobster roll where it's it just shows this is kind of comfort food, but at the same time it's still in a way it's an elegant place. It's it's a place where you still kind of want to wear pants. But it's amazing food. We'd probably go to Gretel and then Chicago. I would probably take you. Millennium Park is very easy, but I would probably take you to one of the museums as well.
Okay.
Those two. But of course, I'd probably take you to a comedy show because I'd be working that night.
Heck yeah.
Are there a lot of comedy places there?
Yeah, there is. So much. The Second City that's all improv, but that's a really really big comedy place. But we've got the Laugh Factory, Zanies. There's the Chicago Improv out in the burbs. There's the Batavia Comedy Vault. There is the Lincoln Lodge that has 3 rooms inside of it. So on a Friday, Saturday night, there's 3 shows going on.
Okay.
There's a lot of, and then you've got Riddles down south. Then you've got Oak Park. You've got another place, and then everywhere in between that, not even comedy clubs, you have indie shows at all these little bars.
Oh,
all it's all over
what
the
did
place.
You call it? Indie
shows, yeah,
indie shows?
Alternative shows or indie shows, like DIY shows. We've set up chairs in a certain way, or we've set up the microphone and all this stuff, and that's what we call indie shows. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what we call non-official club ran comedy shows.
And that's where you kind of start at the bottom then?
That's where you start at the bottom. Yeah, you start at open mics, which is why
open mics.
What I didn't know was what an open mic was, and like as soon as I found out, I started doing comedy immediately.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know it was the term. I thought you had to be like famous to do stand up.
Oh.
But I was like, they just let anybody do this? This is crazy.
Anybody that wants to try it. Yeah.
Yeah, so the first place I would take you is Gretel. I think it's in Logan or Humboldt Park. I can't remember it for the life of me, but yeah, it's my favorite restaurant. That's just because Chicago food is so good. I think Chicago's got.
Go ahead.
We're better than LA, but it's next to New York. I would say it's right after New York. It's the best food city in America. I swear. Yeah, I swear. Because you know what? It's also got the second largest population of Latinos next to LA as well. So our Mexican food is amazing.
Yeah,
we have our own Chinatown. We still have a bunch of Michelin or Michelin-esque star restaurants in our loop. And then all of like the tiny little mom and pop shops between there. It's fantastic. Yeah, I love it.
Does Jordan still have his restaurant there?
I think so. The steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, I've heard bad things about it. Have you heard bad things about it?
I really don't pay much. Yeah.
We passed by it, but it was closed. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, but I think Mom and I had been in it before.
I think.
Because I remember we sat upstairs. It was just kind of weird.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I've heard mixed reviews about it.
Okay.
But if he's listening,
yeah,
I love it.
You're still the GOAT, man.
Yeah.
Still the GOAT.
Not my GOAT, but yeah, you are.
Okay, who's your GOAT?
Who's your GOAT? Here we go.
Of course it's LeBron.
Seriously?
Of course it's LeBron. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's absolutely LeBron. He's 41. He's playing tonight. He's still playing at 41.
Which is good, but I mean, after you got so many rings, that weighs you down.
True, it does. I mean, but you know what? It still should be light on his eyes because Phil Jackson's there. So Michael Jordan didn't have to lift that heavy. He had the best team of all time.
Right.
LeBron had to play the best team of all time.
And LeBron had to build his best teams in order to win championships.
Right. Right. And so did the Bulls eventually have to build as well. Jordan lost a lot in the 80s, and what did the Bulls do? They build, right?
But they build. But they had coach. They had the coach.
It's
okay. I'm gonna say it's kind of like Andy Reid.
A little bit, yes. But you know what?
Andy Reid can pull these guys and say, just listen to me, damn it, and we can win. And that's what he did.
Yeah, exactly. But LeBron never had a Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson's responsible for also then Kobe's rings as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, how much are we talking about where these guys are really holding up? LeBron's coaches all get fired the year he leaves. Everyone gets fired the year he leaves.
True,
Jordan left, and they all still made the Eastern Conference Finals. I could do this for an hour. I really could.
I know. Yeah.
I really
Maybe
could.
we'll have to set something up. Yeah, we could. We'll bring my nephew Jose in here and
please.
Yeah, that'd be fun. No, he's a big LeBron.
He's on your side.
But you know what? But here's the thing.
It's a generational thing.
Here's the thing.
It is.
Here's the thing. Michael Jordan. I was never a fan. I was not a fan of Jordan.
Yeah.
Why? Because he was winning all the time.
Right.
He would beat my team, the New York Knicks. That was my team.
For sure. Yeah, if you're a New York Knicks fan, absolutely.
Either a Knicks fan or a Suns fan or everybody hated Jordan back in the day.
Yeah.
Now I have to defend him because of the LeBron thing. That's the thing. Wow. So I'm not
but
a
then
Jordan.
If you hate him, then why can't you give it to Bron? Because you're like
because I can't because I saw with my own eyes what Jordan did and what he's done.
Yeah.
And you know how many times he's broken my heart.
Yeah.
And then we'd have to. And for some reason here in Kansas City, we had to watch all the Bulls games because we didn't. Our team went to Sacramento.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
So we didn't have shit. We were watching the Chicago Cubs and the White Sox. We're in Kansas City. We couldn't watch the Royals.
Yeah, nothing. Yeah.
It was just weird thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. But we'll set that up.
We can set that up, please. Happily. Yeah.
Because I know somebody that's maybe a couple years older than you guys, and he's a huge Jordan fan. It's good. And I would have to bring him in so we can. That would be fun.
I think Michael Jordan would fit an average anywhere in the NBA right now. I think he'd be.
Where's your mic? Wait, which is your mic? Okay. I done shut you off. Oh, okay. No, it's all good. We can get it. But let's go to comedy. What's the biggest thing that you've learned as far as being a comic?
Oh wow, that's a tough one.
Okay, we can skip that one.
The biggest thing I learned biggest thing I learned as a comic is just self-awareness. Really,
yeah,
is like you have to be as self-aware as you possibly can be in order to sell something, in order to sell a joke, basically. Because like anyone can tell a joke, but how well can you sell it? Yeah. And you really have to like know yourself in order to sell that joke.
Okay.
And so it's like listening to how you talk, how like you use your words, how you use your hands, every aspect of yourself. What story can you build up for yourself before you maybe get to that joke? Okay. I would say self-awareness is probably the number one thing I've learned from comedy. Yeah. Let's say self-awareness for sure.
So if we go back to elementary school, will your teacher say you were a class clown, always being the funny guy?
No, remember he was the bully, and then
no, I mean I was kind of funny. There was always funnier kids there was always other kids that were so much funnier. I don't know where they are now, but they're I mean, yeah, I loved laughing. I loved laughing in class.
Oh, okay.
I was a big talker though. I was always a big talker. I would get in trouble from teachers, and they would make me sit next to their desk, like at the whatever when I was like in class, and I would end up talking to them, and they'd I'd talk to them about their weekend, and they'd realize halfway I was like, dude, you're in trouble. You can't be talking to me, because I just love yapping. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you know how much
just kind of led to the comedy part.
Yeah, but you know how much fun that is when you're that one kid that has this crush on that teacher, and then you get to sit by her.
For sure, yeah. Those are fun, yeah. Yeah, I remember, biology class, yeah.
That's funny. So you're already, 5 plus years, 7, 8 years now?
I know. When I started comedy, when I did the first No Solution podcast, I was like 2 years into comedy.
Okay.
Now I'm, I believe 6 or 5, yeah. I started in 2020. But then I didn't really there wasn't a lot to do. And so there was like a couple mics you could go to. And I was in college, so I just tried it for the first time in 2020.
So back in
6 years ago.
Okay. Well, and then of course COVID hit. And
I started during COVID. I started in the middle of COVID.
Oh, damn.
Because they were doing like shows outside. Like my second or like third time ever like on stage is I was in a back of a pickup truck in a field that was next to the parking lot of a bar. Okay. It was so far removed, and we were all parking our cars in that parking lot and listening to the person in the pickup truck. And then they would call your name, and you'd get out of your car, and then you would go on stage, and you'd wipe the microphone down and everything.
Yeah, so it was the mic hooked up to like an amp that was sitting
there. A huge amplifier, that somebody got. I don't even remember whose truck it was. We were in the back of a truck, and that's like
crazy.
Stage. Yeah. People wanted to do it that bad. People loved it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Jitters? First time doing it?
Oh yeah, I blacked out for sure. Just no alcohol, just like nervous. I remember
and there was probably like 3 or 4 people.
There's like 7 people in there. Yeah,
and 3 of them were working.
And they were. I mean, you're just yelling to the void. But I remember like being there and being really excited to do it and doing it. And I was like, I don't know what this is, but I love this thing. And there's like 8 people there, and I'm like, this is the best thing ever. I was like having so much fun for no reason.
But what if they don't laugh?
I mean, I still was like, it was exciting. It was such a thrill. Okay. Yeah. Even if you're, that's like, I think the fun part to me is the risk. Because the risk of them not laughing does suck. It does hurt. You don't want that to happen. But like the risk is like the really reward of like it going well. You're like, oh man, I can't believe I tried that. I can't believe I said it. I can't believe we did it, and it actually worked. People actually liked it. Yeah. The risk is the best part.
I've said I would like to step in. I'm probably already too old for that. I'd like to try to step in and just do.
It's an all ages game.
Yeah,
it is fun. It's really fun when older guys start though, because I've been doing comedy for 6 years or 5 years.
Please don't say like if they trip and it's like slow motion.
No. I mean,
Mark has seen me do that quite a bit of times. Yeah.
That is that is a brutal watch sometimes. But no, it's a funny because in any other scenario, an older man usually gets most up respect. Right, we're at a store, we're anywhere. He's talking about something. I'm usually going to take his advice for whatever it is. But now that I've been in comedy longer than he has, I'm like, you're not gonna tell me shit. You're not gonna sit here and give me advice.
You see, I'm gonna mute your mic right now. I'm not
gonna... yeah. So anybody, it starts at all ages. Anybody, I've seen people start at 30, people start at 18, people start at 45, and just people like a lot of people like it. A lot of people like just do it for a hobby as well. Yeah, you don't have to. Oh, they're open mics. They're free. Anybody in a 30-mile radius can go and sign up at this open mic. So
it's like a karaoke night.
Yeah, basically.
Just go sign up to go do comedy instead of sing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just a lot more embarrassing when it doesn't go well.
Right?
Well, I mean,
karaoke can be a little embarrassing too.
It can. I'm a terrible singer.
Yeah, so am I. But I do it because it's fun.
Yeah, I saw a video of you doing karaoke recently.
Oh yeah, Ma and I, we sang September. Yeah.
Oh, cute.
Ma was he's pretty lit, and he was having a good time. And I said, son, let's go sing, and he's like, okay, let's do that. So it was cool. It was fun to do.
Fun.
Yeah. What would you say is, to this day, you've said you've been doing it about 6, 7. What's still hard for you to do?
Oh man,
is there something? You done last year?
What's hard? I would say non-personal jokes are still hard for me sometimes. So like I have like a lot of like family material.
Yeah.
I have a lot of things that are like close to me, like a lot of like realistic like. I try to be like relatable material that's like in my. I'm talking about that's actually happened. Somewhat, it's like close to a fabricated product of my life.
Okay.
But just a random joke that concerns a topic that I don't really care about. That's like something I'm like still trying to write on, where I can just talk about this thing and people can have like interest in it. Because I'm like, it's easier for me to write about something that I do know. So I'm just going to write about myself and talk about that.
So it's something that you've experienced and you want to share with people.
Correct. Yeah. And so it's really fun. But then things that I struggle with is probably, is getting to sell a joke on this random thing that's happening in, I don't know, Paraguay or whatever's happening. Or I'm talking about an animal, whatever joke it is.
Yeah.
I would say that that's still a struggle I have probably is non-personal jokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many
open mics?
No, the classes that you took.
Improv
versus acting.
Gotcha.
I mean, I guess it's the same, but improv is
not a single one.
Not a single thing. I have not taken a class or anything like that ever. It's all been open mics. You're just it's willing at bat, just trying and failing, just over and over again, 3 times a night, 4 times a night. 1 time every week or whatever it is. And I haven't taken any improv classes. I did a lot of work at the Bird Comedy Theater that is an improv place, but they did like a little bit of stand up here and there. They have we'll have a show every now and then. But yeah, I no improv, no classes, nothing like that. Just trying and failing.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think if you are thinking about doing stand up, like, and someone's offering you like a class, like probably don't do it. Just go and do it yourself. Yeah. It's completely free because like the class is going to cost you money.
Right.
You can do stand up for completely free and just try and fail that way.
Yeah.
And just record yourself. You'll figure it out.
Right.
Yeah. I think like the way you're going, I like listening to comedians that tell stories that they've gone through. Like Bert Kreischer.
For sure. His
stories are just they're great, and in the way he presents them and puts them out there, and always talking about his daughters. And they always say, Dad, you're just a dumbass. Some of that's funny. Yeah, it's kind of wrong for your kids to call you this, but the way he tells his stories it's just so good. Yeah. Even Tom Segura.
For sure. I do love Tom. Tom's early stuff is really good.
Yeah.
Tom's early stuff is really, really fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think Bert's he's a really fun entertainer as well.
Yeah.
Those guys are great. A lot of because people like relatable stuff a lot of the time.
Right.
Some people, and because even if I do write about something that isn't about my life, if it veers off into politics, I try to refrain from it right now. Because a lot of people just want to like, bless you. A lot of people just want to listen to. They just want to check out when they come to a club.
Right.
They don't want to really listen to politics. So I'm like, I don't want to have to toe the line of whether I don't know if it's going to make you upset or not make you enjoy your night. You got the babysitter, you got everything. Yeah. Here, I'm just going to tell you about myself, and hopefully you think it's funny as well.
How much time are you doing now?
This past weekend, I did my first full feature weekend, so I was doing 20-minute sets all weekend. Yeah, so I did, roughly 2.5 hours on stage.
Okay.
Between 5 shows.
Wow.
Yeah, and so it was, and that's the crazy part is like when I did my first I did like the first No Solutions podcast. I mean, I was barely filling 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, man,
and that's good in itself. 5 minutes.
Yeah. 5 minutes.
I've seen people do their 1 minute, and it's hard. I know it's hard.
Yeah, it's hard. It's the shorter it is, it's harder to sell because you're trying to pack it all in those 3 minutes. So you have to get really efficient at your wordplay and like, hey, here's who I am, and then here's this joke. Like you're trying to introduce yourself and gain the audience trust as soon as possible.
Yeah, yeah. So what happens when you lose the audience? How do you get yourself back in there?
Oh, that's a good. I mean, I'm still finding out sometimes.
Yeah.
Some days it still goes south, and you're still trying to figure it out.
Really?
I would say slowing down is a big thing, like relaxing yourself, because a lot of people like speed up. And you're like, no, this is funny. You're still trying to prove it to them, but just like relax and slow down, and then maybe you can get them on your side again. A lot of comics don't change topics. You can change topics. There's a 1,000 ways to get out of a bomb. But sometimes it just got you in the crosshairs, it can't.
Yeah, like you can't
get out of it.
What's your process after a freaking bomb?
Yeah, a bomb. I'll still listen to it back just as much as I'll listen to like a good show.
You record all your shows?
I record all the shows.
Or do you have somebody there recording you?
No, I usually have a phone set up.
Okay, so you
a lot of the clubs in Chicago, they all record.
Okay.
A lot of like all the clubs are starting to record everybody and just send you your tape.
Okay.
Which is really nice. Some like cost you money, some don't.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
So some clubs make their money like that.
Make a little money. Yeah. Well, there's a couple clubs that are in Chicago. They're under like some like artist deal or like some like it's like basically like they're providing a city service. They're as like an artist institute, and so. They're running, rent kind of cheap, and they're not making a lot of overhead money. And so here's an extra way. Okay, the comics can pay for their recorded set, and we can get a little extra money, and that'll help us pay our rent a little bit.
Okay.
So yeah, they're not all doing spontaneous. A lot of them are doing well, but not all of them are doing great.
Yeah.
So yeah, I record almost everything. Yeah. Almost every show. Good. No mics, but yeah.
Yeah. I've seen your stuff on on your social media, and they're good.
Thanks. Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, they're really really good. Yeah,
it means a lot.
Yeah. Is it hard for you to have a conversation with somebody, meaning without comedy going through your head? Oh, like just us talking. I mean, we can sit here and talk. Like Mark and I, we do that all the time. Yeah. We'll sit there and talk, and all of a sudden, something random pops up, or I'm one of those guys who. I can talk to somebody and all of a sudden they'll say like a lyric to a song and I'm like, and that pops in my head,
Yeah. I listen to so much comedy. Yeah. That does happen to me all the time.
Yeah.
Where I'm like, oh, I have a joke about that.
Yeah.
Like you want to like bring up any topic there is, like talking to a comic. It is, you are just talking about, oh, I have a joke about that.
Yeah.
And then you're trying to do the joke. And
okay. Which I think I want to
joke.
Yeah. I want to try to do that here with me, you and Mark.
Yeah.
Even if Sandy wants to join us, we can do that. Mm-hmm. What's the furthest you've traveled to do stand up?
Oh man. Furthest I've traveled. I drove to probably 8 hours. Probably
okay. Chicago to Kansas City.
Chicago to Omaha probably is one.
Okay.
What have I've done? I guess I've done comedy in Austin, but I drove from Dallas. So
you've done comedy in Dallas, Fort Worth,
I've done comedy only in Austin.
Okay.
As far as the state of Texas goes, I've done so many 3-hour, 4-hour road trips. I drove 5 hours to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan from Chicago. That was maybe I think a month ago. For a good 20-minute set, it was like 12 people. It was a ball, but man, yeah, 8 hours for 12 people. That's a lot of times you're traveling to go to that small little town because they don't get a lot of entertainment.
Yeah,
and so you're like, all right, well, 12 of you are here. I'm gonna give the best I got because you guys still came out. You're still here.
So how did you find these gigs?
Someone
calls you and say, "Hey, we want to book you."
Yeah. A name of a name gets dropped, and somebody calls me for something, or another buddy of mine he's getting the call, and then he's bringing me with him.
Oh, okay,
cool.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a lot of like road gigs that way.
And then do you guys travel together?
Yeah, we'll travel together. Yeah, we drove up. 5 hours. We actually drove 10 hours that night because we drove there and back. Because it was gonna snow 2.5 feet. And we were supposed to stay there, and it actually did snow 2.5 feet up in Upper Peninsula, Michigan, and we were like, bro, we have to get that. We have to get out of here because it was already 6 inches on the ground by the time we were leaving.
Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, we were trying to go. Yeah. So I would say 8 hours. Drove from Chicago to Omaha. That was a far drive. Yeah. 8 hours for eight people. Yeah. Through Nebraska, come on, man. That is that's some brutal. I like driving through Kansas. I low key like driving through Kansas.
Really?
Yeah. Because the Flint Hills, I love it.
I was getting ready to ask. Yeah, the Flint Hills.
It's the best. Come on. Versus driving through Missouri. Oh, get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taking that trip on St. Louis.
Yeah.
I-70 is horrible.
Horrible, man.
That just drive
the worst billboards, all that. Yeah.
How many cones do you see? How many traffic?
Yeah.
Stop and go.
It's just so bad. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So, are you okay? Are you comfortable?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, because am
I moving?
No, I'm just trying to make sure you're comfortable.
Oh, what do you want to do to me? What?
No, I just see you moving, trying to get comfortable.
Oh no,
You want to lay down? We can throw the pillow.
I might later. Yeah.
Ever been starstruck?
Ever been starstruck?
Being in the comedy world, I'm sure maybe. Tracy Morgan will pass by you or
That's a good
something.
question. Yeah. I worked. You know what helped with that? I worked at the comedy club in Kansas City for a while.
Okay, is that the one off 103rd?
103rd, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my home club, and so I worked there,
okay. Yeah.
and I was like, it helped me a lot because you're around so many other comics.
Yeah.
You're around like headliners all the time. But I remember, I think it was Sam J. She's a comic from New York. She's one of the funniest people I think online right now, and she's got a couple Netflix specials. But I was like really nervous to see her, and I had to work security for her. So I was like, whenever she got off stage, I would have to be with her almost like most of the time.
Oh, okay.
And I was hardly saying anything because she's just they're New York people, so they're like kind of relaxed, but like can very much shoot the shit very quickly.
Yeah.
Like she was a really cool lady. I remember that was probably the most starstruck I've been. That and Mark Gagnon from the what is it, the Flagrant podcast.
Okay.
I've seen him a couple of times, and I'm like, I've talked to him, but then I saw him again, and I was like, oh my god, I don't know why I'm so nervous.
Yeah.
Like, he's my age, you know. He is. So no one crazy yet, no one insane yet.
Okay.
Working at the club helped me a lot because I'm like, oh, it's just a famous person, but like, it's fine, you know.
Yeah.
They're the
regular
rest
people.
Yeah, they're the rest of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's when you've opened for somebody, who's the
biggest? Oh, Josh Johnson by far.
Josh Johnson.
Josh Johnson by far. That guy is one of the best people I've ever met.
Really?
I mean, yeah, to this day, he is such a hard worker. It was like right before he did his. I opened for him right before he did his theater tour. It was like one of like the last comedy clubs he was doing, and we did 6 shows. They were all sold out, so it's like 350 people in this club for 6 shows. It was crazy. It was the craziest thing. And then I see him now. He released 28 hours of stand-up last year. He's on the Daily Show.
Yeah.
He's like he's doing like correspondence stuff. He's humongous. He's giant. And rightfully so. He's a hard worker. He released 28 hours of stand-up last year, or I think 2 years ago. 28 hours of that's so long, man. And so he was doing all this relevant stuff, and or he's doing he did a lot of relevant topics. Like he does a lot of like reaction material because he'll write a new 20 minutes and release that. And he still has all this personal stuff in the background. And so he still has a beautiful hour that he's building. So yeah, that was the biggest guy I opened for. Still have his number. He rocks. Yeah.
That's good. How do you feel about when you hear that stories or jokes that were stolen from another comic?
Yeah. Oh man, that happened. I'm not gonna say names, but it happened in Kansas City not too long ago. There was like a battle happening.
Hey, you just say names. We'll mute it.
We'll edit it out. I don't remember.
We'll beep it.
I don't remember the comic who he stole, but the comic's actually in Chicago.
Okay.
That this guy in Kansas City, he stole material from online. And a lot of times it happens, and I was actually thinking about this on the drive here. A lot of times it happens where, everything's been talked about. We've all talked about the same exact things.
Yeah,
we've all had very, very similar conversations.
Okay.
We've all said very similar jokes. Songs have been written over and over 1,000 times.
Right, yeah.
But the same premise, a lot of the time that happens, right? You have we both have, I remember I was opening with this guy named Eagle Wit from New York, and I had a joke about what is it? It is Rosa Parks' husband had a car. Mm-hmm. That's like the premise of the joke. And Eaglewit also had a joke about Rosa Parks' husband having a car, but it was 10 times funnier than mine. And I was like, I'm never doing my joke again.
Really?
I'm never doing it again. No.
Okay.
But back to the guy in Kansas City.
Can we hear?
Turns out I don't know what my joke or what.
Yours.
Nah, it's trash. It's so bad. After I heard Eaglewitz,
Again, we'll edit it out.
After I heard Eaglewitz, it was so bad. No, I can't even. I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, he stole a joke from a guy that was in Chicago, and someone found it online, basically.
Really?
And was like, hey, this is definitely this guy's joke. Someone's got to tell the club. And it became a whole thing, but it wasn't good. He kind of got pushed out of the community a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit out of this like circle, because it was, the clubs don't want to be associated with like joke thieves. That is the number one or number two thing you can do wrong. Like, stealing jokes and not paying people are probably 1 and 2 of like the worst things you could probably do in stand-up comedy.
Right.
I would say so.
Man, but that's got to be so hard, because there's so many comedians and there's so many, like you said.
Yeah.
There's so many stories that sound the same, and yeah, because what did Cedric the Entertainer did one, and
Yeah. A lot of those guys have so many similar premises.
Yeah.
And was it Cedric and like Cat Williams?
Yes, Cat Williams.
Yeah. And that's actually, this kind of brings me back to the point of talking about family stuff. And like talking about my life. And I'm like, I try to talk about myself, so it can't be
somebody else's.
Somebody else's, yeah. It can't. There's no way you can also talk about this.
Yeah.
Because I'm the only black adopted kid in this room. There's no chance you also have a joke about this. So yeah, it's a good way to stand out and not have to like worry about stepped on premises. And stepped on like other stuff about that.
You know, and then of course the famous one is the Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
You know,
dude,
when Joe Rogan called him out and.
Oh my god! Because I've met Carlos a bunch of times.
Really?
I've met him a bunch of times. He's come and done the club a bunch.
Okay, so you were not starstruck with Carlos?
No, no. I was like, it was cool to see him because I'm like, this is a legend. Actually, no, okay, because I was also starstruck by Dice Clay because I was like, that guy was wild because he also comes to the club.
Nice. That'd be cool to me.
I just realized that. Yeah. Carlos Mencia was not starstruck. That guy also does not give a shit.
Right.
At all, that those jokes were possibly stolen, that still today people talk about jokes being stolen.
Yeah.
He does not care. He says, prove it. Show me the video, prove it to me all the time. And I'm like, this guy is crazy as fuck. This guy is insane.
And I thought Joe Rogan was going to beat him up.
Yeah, which is a
lucky,
terrible thing to happen to you. That was a wild video on the internet. But yeah, people still talk about it to this day.
I know, yeah, it's pretty
crazy. Mencia, that is one of the craziest joke thieves. And it happens all the time in communities. And it's same thing. He does a lot of jokes where anybody could tell those jokes that he has. Anybody could talk about, a black guy going on a plane or a blind man, going to Subway, whatever it is. A lot of people can do those jokes, but it's like, so it's a really gray line where I'm like, I guess I can't prove that this is somebody else in Atlanta's joke. I have no idea.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of comics will, now that everything's recorded, a lot of comics will come and find that. A lot of comics are running into issues where they'll tell jokes online and then somebody will then recreate it, because a lot of internet people are not comics, so they're not like, oh, it's just me recreating, because all the internet is like making the same meme over and over again. And so there's a weird thing happening where comics are like, look, this is how I like feed myself, and then you're now just ripping it off instead of just tagging me in it or acknowledging that I also wrote this joke. But it happens all the time. Creative ideas.
Is that why the big names at their comedy shows, they have people put their phones
away,
locked away, because they don't want them to steal material?
That is one. Material, too. What's one for sure, material, and two, I think it's they don't want it to be recorded and like release something. And and I think what has actually happened, the third thing is that audiences are much more receptive when they can't check their phones.
Yeah.
I think that's like people like, all right, I have to lock my phone in. I can't look at anything else.
Yeah.
You're not going to just be Netflix. You're not going to just come to the show and scroll on your phone and listen to me in the background.
Yeah. Is it Ari Spears?
Ari Spears, yeah.
Dude, when people are at his show and he sees them on the phone, he calls them out.
He digs into them,
and he'd be like, "Give me your phone."
Yeah.
Give me your phone. So I just saw this clip where this guy was on his phone, and he's like, "Who the hell are you talking to? You in the front row? Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, I'm talking to my cousin." He goes, "Yeah, I'm at the show. You know, our spirit wants to talk to you." He goes, "Yeah, let me talk to your cousin." So, hey, bro, you know, he's just talking to him.
Yeah.
And then just right away he said, he was talking to him. He goes, "All right, well, your cousin's getting ready to suck my..."
Yeah.
And he said it, and he hung up and handed back his phone and goes, "That's what you get for being on my..." Oh, and everybody was laughing, and that guy was like, "Oh shit!" You know, I can't believe it.
Move, yeah.
Right, but our experience is
he's a wild boy.
He is.
That's a wild boy for sure. Yeah, that's not one you want to play with. No,
right.
That's not a guy you want to play with.
You know what? You do not want to have your phone out.
If he came to this room right now, I'd be real quiet. Real quiet. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's another one that doesn't give a shit, like you said.
Yeah, he does not give a shit. He's cut from a different cloth.
Yeah,
from a different
big
generation
time.
for sure.
Big time.
What is your ultimate goal?
My ultimate goal is to for sure quit my day job.
Yeah.
I can't set an actual goal specifically for anything. Because I did it with college football. You know, I said I had left because before I got there, all I want to do, I told myself I want to play college football. Mm-hmm. And then I did it, and I was like, okay, well, now I'm bored.
Yeah.
And so I can't give myself like a one single goal, because if I do, I'll probably lose interest right afterwards. I'll probably just stop. If I'm like, hey, I want to, sell out one theater, or I want to sell out Madison Square Garden, I'll do Madison Square Garden, and then I will quit comedy. I'll be like, okay, let's try to find the next thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have no one goal. Sorry to give you like an open-ended answer.
No.
Yeah, I can't. My brain can't.
But you hope to make it big.
Yeah.
That's what everybody does.
Yeah, actually,
right?
absolutely.
Everybody
I hope to be able to feed my family.
Yeah.
Well,
quit your day job.
Quit my day job. Yeah. And
but,
that's the threshold, right? Can I make as much as I would if I had like one promotion basically, and be able to feed my family, and still pay for my dog's kibble and stuff like that.
Yeah. But even big comics nowadays still get on the road and go do those, right?
Yeah.
I thought that's where you start, and then you end up in the. Yeah. You don't have to do that anymore, but is it just a calling that they want to get back into the
comedy clubs?
Small comedy clubs?
Yeah.
Again,
I think a lot of them want to do it because they haven't done it in a while. Like Eddie Murphy. He did stand up, now he's a big time actor, this and that.
Right.
Now there's word he wants to just doing the SNL thing. He went back on SNL for their 50th. And I think after that, he's like, yeah, I think I want to step back into the clubs and just do 10 minutes.
Because there's something, because Eddie Murphy could he could sell at theaters and try to work out material that way. It would be a waste of people's money, but he could. But comedy clubs, it's something there's a camaraderie in a comedy club that is still safe to a comic. You can do all these big shows. I've done theaters where it feels different than a comedy club, where it's
really?
a little more done up. There's more. The stage is wider. Everything is. The lights are bigger. It's everything versus a comedy club where it's this is exact. This place has been made for the one thing I do, and it's a good workout place. It's a place to start stretching. It's a place to where you feel comfortable at all 24/7 because we're in them all the time.
Oh, okay.
I'll go to other cities and I will only see their comedy clubs sometimes. When I moved to Chicago, until my lady got there for the first 3 months, I went to work and I went to comedy clubs. I really didn't see outside. I forgot the lake existed. I was so locked in on trying to get better and try to meet people.
Yeah.
And venturing out into the comedy space in Chicago. So yeah, it's a bad habit I have, but yeah, I need to get better.
Is that what took you to Chicago?
It is a big portion of it. It's a really big portion of it.
Oh, okay.
The bean wasn't part of it?
The bean wasn't part of it. No, yeah, I wasn't there for a big metal ball. No,
a metal oblong ball.
Yeah. The comedy was a big part of it. Again, I was born there, so that was it was an easy transition. I was kind of like a calling there.
Okay.
My lady had family up there.
Oh, okay.
And but comedy was one because I was working at the Comedy Club of KC all the time, and I was also working at the Funny Bone all the time.
Okay.
And I was going back and forth almost every weekend working, and I was like, all right, I'm at a really, really good spot. I need to keep growing. But I would go up to Chicago every now and then, and I'm like, man, these guys are really funny. They're like really, really funny, and they're all working super hard. And also, I noticed the diversity, not in just like people. It was like in shows, what they have like up there, what like the creatives are drumming up in Chicago. Like I did a Dungeons and Dragons show. Like it was like we just play like comics play Dungeons and Dragons live with there's like Dungeon Master, and there's people that are there that are all Dungeons and Dragons fans, and like I was like, this is so creative and so cool. I loved that. As far as like that's what I mean by diversity of like you can also find just so many different rooms of people. You can find old rooms, black rooms, young, goth, whatever it is. And so you can find out how well you can fit into comedy in every room. So it was super helpful. Yeah. That was a big reason why I moved to Chicago for sure.
Okay.
But yeah, and also it was just living in Kansas for 26 years.
Yeah.
You get to know people pretty well. You're like, all right, well, I see everyone I know every time I go to a bar, the pharmacy, everything. And I'm like, I got to just be a person.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, that was a long-winded answer.
No,
that's cool. That's cool. I woke up. You're good. So,
I'm gonna bore you guys. My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah. So, speaking of, we'll stick it with the comedy. Do you listen to any comedy podcasts? You have a favorite podcast you listen to beside ours?
Flagrant was that yours? Yeah, for sure. Flagrant was like one of my favorites because they were like a diverse group of guys. I loved them a lot. I've stopped listening to comedy podcasts as much as I used to because I'm writing so much. So sometimes it's like really hard to like listen to jokes while you're trying to think of jokes. Where I'm like, I just need to think about it instead.
Yeah, that would be tough.
Yeah, and so you're like trying to hear people like trying to be funny, but you're like, I need to just like feel myself and try to be funny like through my own ambition. You know?
Because I could see that's how people could accidentally take material because you heard it, but you didn't really intend to steal it.
Yeah, you think your brain is thinking of this,
right?
But yeah, you're really hearing.
So you have to remove yourself from that, like you said, to just do your own writing.
Yes, that is exactly it. Yeah,
Yep.
That and Matt and Shane, dude. I mean, Shane Gillis is the man. That guy rules. It's so. I talk about him all the time, man. Dude. He is the coolest guy ever.
His delivery, right,
dude? Because it's so simple. It's like not even complex. And he fit in like the perfect time of like I think there's a time and a place for everything, and Shane Gillis came at the perfect time because it was like like white boys were like kind of feeling down or whatever, and then this like funny goofy white dude comes out and was like, yeah, I think that's kind of like just saying like just like has like the most like nonchalant personality,
right?
And yeah, he's a funny guy.
Yeah. You watch Tires?
Yeah, I love that show. Yeah, I think dude, those guys are so good.
Yeah, I was just watching. So him, they just did a Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
he usually has his buddies on there, and he's one. And
yeah, I used to listen to Joe Rogan a lot. That's what taught me what an open mic was.
Okay.
Yeah. I just heard the word open mic on Joe Rogan. I was like, what is that? I was like, you can just do that.
Yeah.
And I googled it. And
Mark Norman, right?
Mark Norman. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark rules. Mark's a great guy. I was like a little starstruck to meet him too.
Oh, really?
A little bit, yeah, because he's so witty. It's like
right, yeah.
He can't like put it away,
dude. You know who?
If you ever built into his cadence,
right? If you ever listen to him comedy, you listen to him and Harlan Williams.
Yeah,
both of them. Have you ever watched Harlan Williams?
His crazy. Yeah,
his podcast.
Yeah, he's
Harlem Highway.
Yes, dude. Yeah, hey, dude. He also can't like these guys like can't put it away. I got a buddy that Joe who moved away. Yeah. He's like everything he says. I'm like, this is a bit. He's living in a bit. He's living in like in a joke.
Yeah. So Harlan Williams comedy, he just comes up with like one day he was talking about this tanning salon that he went to, and the name just sounded so weird. Yeah. So somebody had to Google that tanning salon, and they're like, shit, this does exist. He goes, yeah, why would I lie to you? That's where I go. And it just had the weirdest name. Yeah. But some of his stories just sound so made up. Mm-hmm. But then they're like, and some of them are.
Yeah, right. Know. A lot of it's fabricated. I love
I know he's coming to town.
Stretching the truth.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. So in these, Kill Tony.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Hate it.
Do you really?
With my life. With my life.
Wait, but what? Okay, why do you hate it? Why do you hate it?
It's boring. You
boring,
get that 1 minute, and he just, I
don't hate it. I mean, I have friends that have made really good money off of it. They've it's brought them somewhat of careers. I just, somebody said it. He is battling open micers. Tony is riffing at the end of their set, right? They have the little back and forth or whatever.
Oh yeah, they do the interview.
Yeah,
he does the interview.
You know what doesn't really pop off that show is people's pretty normal good sets. Only the crazy shit gets out of that zeitgeist. That's what blows up on there. Mm-hmm. And so it's not promoting the best stand up. It's just promoting the weirdest people you could find. Because anybody signs up, and there's a weird thing going on with the Austin community scene. I don't hate it. I just don't.
You don't agree with it?
I don't find it appealing. I guess it is big, and I mean it's put a lot of people on, so I got to respect that absolutely. Okay. So yeah.
I mean, in a way, do you feel that it's taking away from you?
I
because
guess
somebody will come on who's been doing comedy for 3 months, and all of a sudden they get a gold ticket from Tony, and then all of a sudden they're opening for big people, and then now they're on SNL. Cam Patterson.
Yeah, but Cam was doing comedy for 8 years in the background.
Correct. Yeah.
So a lot of these guys, like I said, a lot of those guys, they just need to be found. But a lot of the times it is people who have been doing comedy for 3 years, and they have gotten way in over their head. But that honestly, don't more the merrier. I mean, you be happy. I'm happy for you to succeed. That's great. It's just the fact that I guess how it goes down, and the way they promote weird people, or the way they just are using 4-year people that just to do the weirdest stuff to basically make fun of them. It rubs you the wrong way. I'm Tony, you've been in comedy for 15 years. You don't have these riffs with other people. You have them against open micers, right? I can go and make fun of open micers someone's been in comedy for 4 years. Easily, I can tear into a bunch of them. They're all weird. They're all the weirdest people you meet. But they propped
Sounds
up.
like you went to a Comic-Con here lately.
They've propped up just the weirdest guys you met. Comic-Cons also some of the weirdest people you meet.
Right.
Yeah,
but sure. You were an open mic.
I was
person.
an open micer. Yeah, and I'm this kid, and I'm sure someone would be dude, this kid's weird. Get him out of here. But I'm but since Tony usually at 15 years. You should be doing stand-up not with other open micers. You should be just doing. But it's a big podcast. I respect them. They've gotten to a level that I've never gotten to, so I can't really say shit.
I mean,
what do I know?
I mean, he's done shows in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, I mean, they sold out arenas.
And now they have Netflix.
Yeah,
now
I haven't even. I mean, the only in that gets mailed to me is the N-word. What are you talking about? That's the closest I can get.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't even get on Nickelodeon. What are we talking about?
I know, right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Aaron Belial, he uses him. He's the one that uses the soundboard.
Yeah.
You know, and he
was that Red Band?
No. I'm talking about Aaron Belial. He's one of the comedians.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But he's handicapped.
Yeah. He came to Batavia just not too long
really?
ago. Yeah. That guy rules. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, he's quick with the soundboard, and it's.
Yeah, a lot of those guys have definitely made. I mean, I'm not saying all the comics are. I'm not nothing against the comics at all. I just don't like the show. I just don't.
Okay. So how do you feel about roast? Love
them.
Do you?
I'm getting bad at them.
What do you mean?
We do roast up in Chicago. We do the Chicago roast battle.
Okay.
It happens. It's usually resident at Zany's right now, and it's a fun time. But it's a different style of writing.
Yeah.
And so you're writing just make fun of the person. It is a good a workout session where you're just I have to write about this guy. It's giving me an excuse to write because sometimes you don't want to. But you're okay, fine, I'll write about this guy. I do love roast. Roasts are really fun. I think some of the roast jokes and
who'd you say the roast master?
Oh man, Jeff Ross probably is probably one of them.
See, because Tony Hinchcliffe is right up there.
He's up there for sure. Yeah. But I guess he hasn't done enough. I'm so used to the Comedy Central roast.
Okay.
So all of those, Whitney Cummings is a roast battle to me. That's a roast master to me. She has written on so many of those.
Yeah.
Where I'm she's perfect for it. She knows exactly what it goes.
What about Nikki Glaser.
Nikki Glaser, also fire. I love her career.
Right.
She went to KU at one point.
To school?
Yeah. She went to KU, and people ask about her all the time.
Really?
Yeah, it's a big deal. I love her career. She had like, a soft opening, and she was, doing road work and working really, really hard, and she got back into I think it was the Tom Brady roast.
Yeah.
Oh, and has
she killed
skyrocketed since then.
Right.
Like, it's so fun to see her get like a second push, because I've known her since like MTV.
Yeah.
Or I've like watched her since like MTV. I think it was like Girl and Guy Code, like those.
Okay.
Days.
Yeah.
So like early 2010s.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like David Lucas.
Yeah, that guy. Woo, boy.
I don't like his roasting.
I'm not for talking on comics. Yeah, I'm not going to. But yeah, I'm not. His roast style is
different.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yet
some people like it.
Yeah, and for some reason, Tony Hinchcliffe loves his roast style.
For sure.
It's just weird. It's just a weird thing. I don't.
Yeah, those guys have made they've made a killing in Austin for themselves.
Yeah, because you had brought up Austin earlier, that you say you went to Austin, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait.
I was 2 years into doing comedy. I went down to Austin. It was all guys that were. They were also probably like 2 to 3 years in, but they're all from like the East Coast, so they're all really, really big Joe Rogan fans.
Okay.
And I think what's happening right now is just that it's a place that where like a lot of big comics moved, and a lot of young comics are talking about it, and they flocked there.
Yeah.
But it's not the highest quality of comedy, I would say. I would still say New York is still probably one of the best comedy cities, next to Chicago, of course. And Kansas City. But yeah, Austin's just it has driven a really weird vibe for comics. It's become its own thing. They're trying so hard to establish this scene. But it has a weird dynamic where it doesn't have a lot of long history. And it's not just normal. It's not just like, the Chicago comedy scene, we have a bunch of comics, but no one's like, we're number one. Yeah. Austin comedy is like, dude, they're screaming that they're number one. They are the America of the comedy scenes. They're like, dude, why are you guys saying you're the best country ever? No one gives a shit. No one cares.
But it's crazy though. As soon as Joe Rogan moved, from LA to Austin, everybody followed him.
Everybody did.
Is it because he opened up the comedy club?
Yeah, and he was. I mean, he's the biggest. Joe Rogan's the biggest. He's got the biggest podcast in the world, right?
Right.
So it's like, even if it wasn't comedy, if he was into books, all of the writers would flood there, because he's opening the largest bookstore, because he's the number one listened to person in the world. So and it's funny listening. Just comics are just the most toxic people, and they post online.
And it's funny to listen to Rogan, because sometimes Rogan's like, I don't know shit.
Yeah,
I just talk I just say what I think.
Yeah,
and people love to hear me say
for sure
shit.
But, yeah, he's a guy. Yeah.
You familiar with Jeremiah Watkins?
Yeah, he's from Kansas City as well.
Yeah, I think Lee Summit. Yeah, where he's from.
I've not met him, but we've been in like, I think, a couple rooms together, but I've never met him.
Okay, yeah. See, I think he's somebody that I'd like to meet.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can ever get him on the show, being that he's the hometown.
Yeah, he comes and does the comedy clubs every now and then. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll come and do. I don't know if he's done the Funny Bone recently, but he's for sure done the comedy club in Kansas City before.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He's for sure done it. Cool guy. He is. Who's also big out of technically from Kansas City is like Caleb Harrell, I believe his name is.
Okay.
This guy is about to be literally everywhere. He's in the Devil. Really? He's in the Devil Wears Prada. He lived in Kansas City. I think he's from here, and then lived in Chicago, and now he lives in LA, and he's about to be humongous. Yeah, big gay dude. He's hilarious.
Cool. Yeah. That'd be cool. Well, okay. Well, speaking of Jeremiah Walker, he has that stand up on the spot.
Yeah.
You watch that?
JFL. Yeah, I love stand up on the spot. Yeah, I do love riffs. Those are fun. I do a lot of crowd work myself.
Do you?
And it's so much fun. Okay. It's the most fun.
All right, so then we're going to do this then, all right? And I'm sure Mark
we talked about something earlier.
So I think I put it right there beside you.
Okay, hang on. What's crowd work?
Crowd work is you're just talking to the audience and making jokes about
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like Ari Spears. No, it was there. It was like a card.
Oh.
Yeah.
This one?
Oh, the one you fold it all up. Yeah. So. Yeah. Our spirits. I think his crowd work is different though. He's gonna slap you in the face.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. A lot of guys, different crowd works. A lot of people can try to be mean, try to be playful, ask a lot of questions. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Sam.
So, which is your favorite then?
What is my favorite? Oh, I love sticking to material, but crowd work is just like a nice, like little. I'm not. I like learning about people, but it's shocking what people will tell you when you're holding a microphone. Mm-hmm. It really is. I didn't think I would lean that much into it, but I'm like, why are people just so? They'll just tell you whatever. They'll tell you like the craziest thing that they've done with their spouse while they're in like a room full of like 200 people. I'm like, what's wrong with you guys? Have some fucking decency for yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Have you seen that joke they did? I don't know how old it is, but there's these dudes that in an interrogation room. Like the guy's like, it's two cops like, hey, just tell us about the murder. He goes, I ain't saying nothing. Then the next guy goes, here, look. Here, I know what to do. They go in there. He sits there at the desk. He puts on headphones. Then they put like microphones in them and like make it look like a podcast. so tell me about this murder.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. Yeah. So we killed this guy, right?
It's like, anytime you can get a little bit of clout from it, or you can get an audience approval. Yeah, then they're listening. Okay, that must be it. That's funny because I forgot about the podcast part too. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, what am I doing here?
So I mean, just give us a word, and we'll start, and let's see if it could just spark up a memory, spark up an incident. You know.
Socks with sandals.
Yeah.
Socks with sandals. Oh man. I'm always a socks with sandals, but I'm a black dude. So I mean, like we're 100% socks, 100% of the way.
Okay. So then why is it that?
I have no idea.
No, but it has to be a certain sandal.
It's got to be a certain sandal. Oh, right? Like the thong, or like I guess like the
slide. Yeah, a slide, right?
Yeah,
right.
Thong with the
sandal.
Is
crazy. Or Birkenstocks.
Yeah,
or whatever.
I'm 100% always socks on. No matter. I mean, black friends, we used to swim with socks on in the pool all the time. Yeah, it was. I read a tweet sometime at one point. Someone was like, you know what? You're the most vulnerable around a black man when he takes his socks off around you. That's the most vulnerable a black man will get with you. That's it. Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right, good, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, how about gas station food?
Oh, gas station food. I mean, you guys has everyone had to like also take a shit in like the middle of I-70? I don't know. I do love gas station food because that is the only time where, I mean, like, I try to stay to a diet or whatever. But, like, when you're on the road, that is the number one time where you're like, dude, I can throw little trash into my body. This is fun.
Yeah. While you're driving down the highway.
Yeah. Gas station food is questionable, though. My mom called, you guys know, like, the Quick Trip rollers? My mom called them COVID sticks, whatever, because they still had them out. And I was like,
are you talking about the ones that are on the
QT, the taquitos on there?
Yeah. Those are good.
Bro, they're the best. Yeah. My mom was like, dude, that's unsanitary. I was like, man, it's the best shit ever, though.
Okay, so speaking of a Quick Trip, I get the cheesy pepper one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like for a quick snack, I'll buy that one, and I'll get there's a chicken one. It's just breaded and it's chicken.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's real.
Right.
But like, our EP Jose, he's like, he tells me, I told him that I was eating those, and he goes, tell me you've already put it in the bun and put cheese all over the top of it and eat it. I was like, no, he goes, that's the thing. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what he does.
It's like the hot dog?
But it's that chicken.
Oh,
but you put
like
that in the
buffalo
bun.
Stick.
It's yeah.
Oh, he's putting those in the bun?
Yeah, and
damn, bro, that's triple bread right there. That's hella carbs. That's funny as fuck.
But it's good. Damn, I tried it one day and I was
good?
Like, oh, shit. Mark, have you ever tried that?
No, but I've actually had to go pick one up for him before. He told me, he gave me instructions.
He made you pick one up?
See?
Yeah.
He gave you instructions to make this?
We were doing something. I was heading there anyway. He's like, hey, can you give me one of these? And then he gave me a list of instructions of how to get it.
Yo, y'all really be in Quick Trip making concoctions. Y'all really be.
How do you feel about the Buc-ee's? You been?
Buc-ee's? I have not been. I've been to a Buc-ee's, a bunch of times. Yeah. It is crazy. You're just walking to like a.
Well, I mean, you just started off. I've never been. I've been there a bunch of times.
I haven't been to the one in Kansas City yet. No. Is it? It's not
open yet. I mean, you can go there, but it's just cement walls. That's all it is.
Yeah. I've been to Buc-ee's. I love. It is crazy where you can buy gas and then also like furniture. Like, and you can buy like wall
a grill.
A grill. Yeah.
It
is. I don't know if anyone's actually ever. I've never seen anyone actually like shop, like actually take any of like the wall stuff out of there. I've never actually seen anybody. I feel like it's just there for display. I feel like it's a tax write-off. They're all counting as a loss.
So to me, the Buc-ee's they're awesome. We've been to a few of them.
Yeah.
I go to shit in one of them because their shitters are nice.
Yeah,
they're clean.
yeah.
They're supposed to be the
True.
best ones. And I had somebody on the show we were talking about. They're like, no, Quick Trip by far the cleanest.
I would also say I would second the Quick Trip thing. I would, like only because Quick Trip is there's more of them. So
more Quick Trips.
There's more Quick Trips than Buc-ee's, right? Buc-ee's is like it's like kind of a niche thing in this part of the country. Other people in the East, like they hear about it and they get T-shirts and shit. Like
I know,
that.
yeah. I'm wondering how come Quick Trip doesn't sell any merch.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'd buy a Quick Trip t-shirt.
I buy a Quick Trip t-shirt tomorrow. Yeah, we should pitch to them.
There we go. Yeah,
we should pitch.
Hell, the Kansas City Royals are wearing a Quick Trip logo on their
I would buy it. Yeah, I would definitely get a Quick Trip. Everything. Yeah, I love that place.
Yeah, I know beer, Mark.
Everything.
Oh, yeah, I know Mark. Oh, you know what? Speaking of beer, they have a Quick Trip beer.
Yeah.
I've never had it
or something like that. Yeah.
But it's got a big Quick Trip logo on.
And it's fine. It's good.
Oh,
it's
you
good.
have
Yeah. I picked it up before I left Kansas City like one time. I was like, let me take this with me.
A roadie?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know Mark's good about shitting in different gas stations.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcos, toenails and edibles.
Whoa.
Toenails and edibles.
Sounds like that's a...
Go ahead, start, Mark.
Shit. Okay, let me think.
Either or then. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Then I could do edibles then. A couple years ago, actually, funny enough, we talked about earlier. Will and his marriage, his wedding that night. We took edibles that night, and I took a higher dosage than I usually do because I'm usually just like 10s, and this time we took like 25s.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Well, we were dancing, we were drinking, so we were crossed, and I was exerting a lot of energy, so I was feeling fine the entire night. I was like, all right, this feels really great. So the next time I tried to do edibles was later that year in December. We were on a party bus for a friend of ours. And I go, all right, I know how much I can take now.
Right.
I go, I'm going to take two 10s. I'm on 20. I'm going to feel all right the whole time.
Yeah.
Well, through most of the night, I'm feeling fine. Then at a certain point, because when they kick in, you just like, oh, here it is. I'm sitting there, and through this overexertion of like, you know how you get it and you can just feel the energy, you can just feel your heat, the wind, you can just feel anything, right?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there on a bench on this party bus, and I swear to you,
feel the wind.
You can do it because the window was open behind me and I can just feel it.
I think you can feel the AC in your own house whenever you're
You can just feel everything, man. Through combination of over feeling, I'm sitting there I can feel the padding underneath my butt as I'm sitting on this bench, and then I can feel my own body heat on my ass.
Yeah.
So I'm sitting there, I go, oh fuck.
You just thought you should.
I thought I shit myself. I swear to God, dude. I was like, oh my God. So for like an hour, like until the point where we stopped somewhere in a restaurant, and I was like, or at a gas station, I let everybody get off the bus, and then I quickly ran. I was like, oh my God, I got to find out whether or not this is true.
That's good.
I didn't. The story is I didn't, but oh my God, for an hour I was freaking out.
Yeah. Oh, in that social setting too. You're like in a party bus. You're not like you're in a sweaty environment already.
My cousin was it was towards the end of the bus. So I was like, I can't get up, man. He's the only person I could ask this honestly. I'm like, oh, I can't get up though. I'm gonna have to sit here.
Yeah, you gotta wait that out. That's scary.
Do you have an experience with the edibles?
Edibles? I mean, nah, just freaking out like anybody else, you know, like. Just taking them and you're like, oh man, questioning everything you've done with your life. No, I remember when you still used to make edibles. I remember that. Like when someone had
a brownie.
When someone made edibles.
Oh.
And my buddy he was making edibles, and I remember his pan was lopsided. So all the oil would go to like one half of these fucking like Rice Krispie treats. And we would we'd get halfway through the batch and be like nothing. And then I remember we were actually halfway through, and we finally hit like the right side pan. Yeah. And dude, I was scared to go home. I remember I was terrified to go home. No, I'm not even a huge weed person. I mean, like I've smoked for a long time now, but I've always been an alcohol person, unfortunately. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bit of a booze hound. I love it. Yeah. But edibles are great. Edibles are like the best thing. I think.
I took one, and I found myself judging people.
Yeah.
Big time. The music just didn't sound right. I didn't think he was playing the instrument right. Sandy and I were dancing. I had to look at my feet because every time I tried to look up and dance, I was thrown off. I was like, okay, this isn't working.
Totally.
It's weird, yeah. And
Judging
that was
people,
a 30. That was too much for me.
Ooh, yeah, 30. Yeah,
30.
I usually run it on 20 to 30.
Yeah. I think I got to just stick with the 10s.
Yeah, the 10s are great. Yeah. I remember I took one before Thanksgiving a couple years ago, and I was an adult at this point, but I still was like, nah, man, this ain't it. I can't all my like elders are around and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, I feel like I'm grabbing this wine glass weird, you know? Like I can't. Like I'm sitting there freaking out.
You
to
look
myself.
at this glass and it's upside down. And you're like,
yeah. It was. I was nervous because it was everybody in my family. They're all in their 60s and 70s, so they're all like, they're prohibition babies, you know. They are not with that funny cigarette shit. But yeah, shout out to them. Love edibles. They got to stay around. They are too. I like the edible drinks too. Have you guys
you know what?
those?
I haven't tried those, but they're in Quick Trips maybe, or the grocery stores.
CBD,
oh, it's just a CBD, not the THC.
But you can buy a lot of THC stuff in Missouri.
Yeah. No, I haven't.
Bars sell them.
Really?
Yeah, like a lot of bars sell them. Yeah.
That's going to be the thing.
Yeah.
It's
nice.
Go ahead, San Stu.
Hospital food.
Fucking love hospital food.
Do you?
Low key, yeah. I remember I was in a hospital. I was 20 years old, and I got biscuits and gravy every day.
No matter what time of the day, or is it just a morning?
No matter what time of the day, dude. I love breakfast food. So, and they were like, you're in the hospital, so they'll get you whatever.
Yeah.
And so, if I can order breakfast food 24/7, that is the place to be.
Yeah. From what I understand, Will Schneider, his mother makes the best because Marcos loves them. Yeah, when he goes over there,
nice.
That's what she'll make up. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hospital food, yeah, I can't. There's so many bits about hospital food, but yeah, hospital food is just cafeteria food.
Yeah.
Shout out to US Foods.
yeah, the hospital for me, when my dad was in the hospital back in 2017, I've just found myself eating hummus and pretzels.
Yeah.
That was just the thing for me to eat there, and then all of a sudden it became a thing. I got to get me pretzels.
It was like
and then now when I eat it it just reminds me of the damn hospital.
Wow.
It's one of those things.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. That's a good story.
Parallel parking.
Oh, fire at it now. Now that I live in the city, I'm so good at parallel parking.
Oh, are you?
You guys ever parallel park when there's people in the car?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Are you being judged?
Yeah, that's worse than doing stand up. I swear to God. You're in the car. I remember. Oh man, I was in the car with my lady and her dad, and he was like, "Oh, you can fit there." I was like, "Bro, no, I can't."
Yeah.
I got a full size body car now. I used to drive a tiny little sedan. Now I drive like a full size sedan, and he was like, "You can fit there." I was like, "Bro, no, I can't."
Do you have the screen?
Yeah, I got the backup screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got the backup screen, but there was just no way. Like I was lining up the car. I was like looking at the front, looking at the back. I'm like, bro, I can't fit in there. There's no chance. And I still think about it to this day. I still think about parking the car and sending him a picture of places that I parked. You know what I mean?
You should.
That was a test. He was testing you that day.
Yeah.
Like,
we didn't get a
see how smart this kid is. Yeah.
Either he can do the impossible, or he's gonna stand up to me and tell me that I'm not gonna fit.
Yeah. Parallel parking is.
We were parallel parking before these backup cameras and all these things. So
I miss it because I used to drive a truck, so I had no problem parallel parking that thing because I could see the back end of my bed.
Oh, yeah.
And I had a hitch on it, so I'm like, whatever I hit.
I mean, what's better than
going first?
What's better than throwing that arm over
and seeing that? Just seeing that bed, man. Dude, I miss that truck every day, dude. Every day, yeah.
And Mark has a truck, but he uses his screen.
Yeah.
Dude, I got kind of situation like on my 7 years ago. I was over in Westport by a tattoo shop. I went in there to go get a tattoo, and it's already shitty parking over there. The people boxed me in, so I'm talking inches on both sides. So I got a tattoo. I got a tattoo on my chest. I'm bleeding through my shirt. I'm sore in one arm. My truck at the time didn't have power steering. So when it wasn't in drive, so I physically had to use two hands to turn the wheel. Had to get out. It was a 96. So I'm getting out, looking at each side. I'm like, all right, I got like an inch. Get back. Get out.
You would get out of your truck to go
because it was so close. I was like, I'm gonna hit this car. Like there's no other way than me just
people backing you in is the worst, man.
And you know where those people are out there like.
Better not.
All right, this guy's watching you trying to parallel park. That's funny.
Especially if you got a 96 truck, people are watching for sure. Some old guys out there somewhere.
Yep.
Let's do one more sim.
Okay. Music in grocery stores.
See, I dig that.
Yeah.
I go to Price Chopper, and every time I step in there, there is always a good song.
Yeah.
I mean, my type of music. You know, I hear the song Africa like every time I go there, like a Toto.
Gotcha.
You know?
Okay, yeah. I'm almost like 100% AirPods in the grocery store.
Oh.
I wear AirPods in the grocery store so much because it came back. It started here, even like not in the city, like not having my car with me. I would still just be like, it's a time where I can just like be myself. Mm-hmm. I can just like, I have a little alone time. I'm like gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna go shopping, so I put in AirPods. I do love music in like random stores like Home Goods. Because that is, I've found a creative place in Home Goods for some reason. When my girl drags me to like one of those stores, I don't know what it is, but I can just say the most random shit in there. Because I know I'm never going to see any of these people again. Yeah. And I can just talk shit so loudly. And like people are like, why are you saying this? But like no one's really judging you because they're all so busy like just looking at random stuff.
Yeah.
So that's unrelated. But yeah. I hardly listen to music in
Okay, so what's the difference between a Home Good? Would you call it
Home Goods? Yeah,
and Price Chopper? What's the...
Home Goods is like you can buy like furniture. And
it's not.
Oh, so we're back to the Buc-ee's.
Yeah, it's like a lady. It's a lady store. In my brain, right? It's like it's a mom's dragging you there at 2:00 on a Saturday afternoon.
So Home Goods is like a furniture store.
Yeah, you think you're gonna go to gonna go to Best Buy, but your mom's taking you to Home Goods, so you got to go look at soap dispensers for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Like an IKEA.
Yeah, sure. Just a shittier IKEA. Yeah. Yeah. It's just American consumer goods stores where it's just like, it's just a bunch of stuff that we really don't need that much. You don't really need it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys got, Marcos, you like any
grocery stores?
Grocery stores, yeah.
Grocery store music?
Yeah.
I'll go in there and then like I sit there. I'm horrible about going for other people. Like, all right, what do they need from me? And then I'll go in and then I get distracted by a song and I'm going, oh, what's that song? I'm sitting there and I'm listening as it finally finishes. Like, oh, that's what it was. And I'll go, fuck, what did I come here for?
Why am I here? Yeah.
Yeah. Why am I here? That's a good point. I do I will be whistling in the grocery store. They actually don't play some bad music.
Yeah, I find their playlist to me is good at Price Chopper.
Price Chopper, all right, nice. Yeah. People have irrational. I don't remember if they play music at Walmart or not.
I don't think so.
I don't think at Walmart.
People have irrational fears of Walmart. Do you guys know this?
I believe it.
It's like the big box stores. People really, really hate them for some reason. I don't know what it is. Like because they kind of trap you in there, right? They kind of get you in there and to confuse you of like where's the exit. You're in all the way in, like if you're 2 rows from all the way in the back, I forget where the door is all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm like, man, I'm walking because there's been a bunch of studies done. I have no jokes about this, just a fun fact. Just that a lot of people hate or have irrational fears of these Walmart stores.
Wow, I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
I'm not one of those guys. I've had people come in and talk, and some people just they don't even come in here and say, oh yeah, I need to know where the exit is. I need to know where the entrance is. I need to know.
Sure.
And sometimes they'll sit in a spot where they can see the entrance.
Yeah.
Just in case something was to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know,
I wish I could
I'm like, I just need to sit on a certain side because I can't hear out of my right ear.
Yeah.
You know, I need to sit on this side. Shit, I'm not seeing anything behind me, but I need to listen to my family talk.
Totally.
So, you know.
Yeah. And I wish I was a guy like that. You know, I wish I was that alert. You know, I can't be. It's too exhausting. It's way too exhausting.
Well, I laugh because you guys are talking about music in the grocery store. I don't hear any of that.
You never listen to
No, because I'm focused on what I'm there for, right?
Yeah.
No, that's
okay. That actually makes a lot of sense. There's a really funny thing going on right now about you guys know Instacart?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is women talking about they'll order on Instacart and they'll be so pissed because they'll get a male shopper.
Oh.
And how bad their attention to detail is on getting items, especially if it's like a replacement item. They're like, they'll see it's like, all right, it's Jake picking up your groceries. You're like, oh fuck, everything. He's gonna get me 2 pounds of bananas when I only need a half.
Right.
Like he's not gonna have any idea what any of this stuff is.
Right.
I need oregano. He's gonna get me like sprinkles or whatever.
Give you dried parsley.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I've definitely picked up parsley and thought it was cilantro at one point. Yeah. So that's good that you're actually paying attention because we need people like you. We do.
That's why I said I I think I noticed the music when I'm checking out.
Gotcha.
I think that's maybe when I start hearing.
Are you guys checkout? Do you guys go to like the line, or you guys do self checkout?
It depends. I think both.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Gotcha.
so I got a story about that. So the last time I went and picked up vegetables. So when you pick up vegetables, you literally in the checkout you have to key in every single thing, right? And so, but the lines were long. Mm-hmm. So then I asked this lady. I said, "Can you help me real quick? Because when my daughter's with me, boom, she right away. She loves doing it. Oh, okay, and she knows exactly what to do, and then, so it's all good. So I've tried to remember how she did it, and I can't never do it. Mm-hmm. The lady comes to help me, and I say, "Can you help me?" She goes, "Yeah. Okay. What are these?" And she had the hardest time. She couldn't remember the codes, so then she would put in.
Oh man!
Are these habaneros? Are these?
And she works there.
And she worked there, and I was like, "Well, damn. Okay, I'm in the same situation. If I would have been doing it, you know."
Yeah.
But she was just having trouble, and then they would ask for assistance, and that was her. So then she had to put it. She had to put in her code.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I was long.
You got to weigh the whole thing too. Yeah.
You got to weigh.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the interaction because I love to not have to interact with somebody in the store. So if I can not have to do that awkward, like you give the person your card or whatever, and you gotta sit there just awkwardly, and you're like, should I ask them how their day is going? I don't know.
Right.
I just want to get in and out of here. I just want to be done.
And what about the cashiers who just look like they've had a miserable day, or they hate their job, or they do not want to talk to you.
Yeah, all of that. Yeah, it's just so much.
And so I've purposely done that. So how are you doing?
Yeah,
how's your day going?
Right. Yeah, because
I've done that.
You got a little empathy in you. You're like, how are you doing? Yeah, but you don't want to mess with. Poke the bear or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done that in the past too. Just to be nosy, just to ask, hey, you all right?
Yeah. Yeah, you good?
Do you really hate your job this much? Why are you still here?
Yeah. For sure. That's all Aldi workers. Yeah. All Aldi workers. Aldi? Hate their job. It's a great job. They all hate it for some reason.
Hold on. We're talking about Aldi's or the DMV?
Aldi.
Right?
Yeah. DMV, 2B. If I could be done with that thing, man. Gosh, yeah. One day.
Well.
Oh, that's funny.
Everything's online now. You don't really have to.
I got my ID on my phone. I do. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, Illinois has digital IDs. You can't even use it anywhere, but yeah.
But you have it.
Yeah, but I have it.
So it's not a card.
It's not a card. It's just it's on your Apple cards basically.
Really?
Yeah, and so it shows.
So then, if you get pulled over, you just pull out your phone. And...
I think so. Allegedly.
Oh, so you haven't? Okay,
allegedly, I haven't got pulled over in Chicago. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to do that. You gotta be doing some.
Gotta
wild
have
shit.
a car.
Yeah. You also gotta be doing some wild shit in Chicago in order to get pulled over. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I guess they can use them like at the clubs.
Not there either.
No.
Bartenders. Where exactly? The airport is where you can kind of use it.
Okay.
It takes a while. Like the systems are still not up to date for it, but you can kind of use it there.
So they don't do any cards at all. You don't have a driver's license card.
I still have a driver's license card for sure. Yeah. I still have
for Illinois.
I still have for Illinois. I still have a driver's license card.
Oh, so they do issue cards.
Yeah, you can just import it into your phone. So if you forget your wallet, I still have a form of my ID.
Gotcha. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I thought you meant they got rid of the card itself.
No, not yet. Okay. I can't wait because I just can't. My wallet it's stacked with hundreds. It's exhausting.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
But also just another thing I got to carry around.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, so when we get pulled over, some of us, I have to call home and say, "Can you send me a picture of our
car insurance?
Car insurance, please, front and back."
Yeah.
I don't have it in here.
I know.
So then you got to zoom and show the officer, yes, I do have my insurance card. It's right here.
Yeah.
I've got that on Apple whatever cards as well.
Okay.
See, we're not.
Not doing it. Not doing it. Yeah. I keep that on. I keep that because I try to drive legal as possible. I want very little reason for this cop to pull me over.
True.
I need to be doing the most illegal shit for you to be pulling me over.
Right.
And so I keep all my headlights are intact. All my backlights are intact. I'm always staying in lanes, use my blinkers, stuff like that. All my insurance, all my cards with me. You're not about to catch me lacking. You're not about to catch me pulled over for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you ever do see me on the news, bro, they're lying. I'm telling you right now, they're lying.
So speaking of vehicles, so you're familiar with the Waymos, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been in one?
No, not yet. No.
Okay. So you know what they are, right, Sam? We talked about this on the pod before. But my thing is, how about in the near future or later, whenever, people will be able to buy vehicles like that.
Yeah.
Not necessarily have to drive them. So I want to be a passenger of my own car that can take me wherever I need, but I'm not going to drive it.
Yeah.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? It's just like
I don't mean to rain on your parade, but I think that is a Tesla.
What?
I think that is a Tesla. I think that a Tesla does drive itself.
Mark that, and we're going to edit all this out.
I mean,
okay, no, I did.
Yeah, Tesla's like I think,
but
they
you sit behind the
behind the wheel. You still got to like I guess have hands on, and I think eye contact. Your eyes have to be open.
But you can program. I need to go to Price Chopper to listen to some music. Type it in, and then my car would take me.
Yeah,
there, but I got to be behind.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, or at least. I don't know if it'll program it to the exact destination, but it drives itself. You're driving to a certain place, and you're on the highway. You're on 87th Street. You're on Neiman, whatever you're.
Oh damn! You're right at my job.
Yeah.
87th and Neiman. How'd you know that?
Yeah.
Mark and I both worked there. Yeah, that's funny.
So yeah, I think it does slightly exist. The Waymo's freak me out. They're coming to Chicago.
Oh really?
You guys are going to Vegas. I think they are in Vegas. So you'll get a chance to ride in one.
We going to? I will.
Yeah. Right in. Yeah. Tell me how it is. They're coming to Chicago. I'm not happy about them. We got a lot of delivery robots too. We got a lot of like the food delivery robots. They're like kind of, people say they're not autopilot. They are. So there's some kid in like Africa for like 20 cents on the dollar. Man in this thing. They broke one. They broke a bus stop just a couple weeks ago. One ran through a bus like a glass. Like
the ones where the bench. And it's covered.
It ran through that, and it's like, bro, this thing is idiotic. Like this is a liability at this point.
Yeah.
It's weird. It's so fun. I was riding a bike home one time, and I saw a bunch of people. It was in Lincoln Park, and they were all like kind of like leaving the bars, and they run to this food robot, and they all start kind of like bullying it. They all start like picking on this thing, and that makes me think, because like, when I was 14, if I was 14, there were food delivery robots, we would break the shit out of those things.
Right.
Pick it up and throw it.
What we did to trash cans, now that trash can can roll by itself. Yeah, I'm gonna push that thing over all the time.
Yeah.
The Waymos, I saw a person that I do trust tweet about a Waymo. They lived in Arizona, and they saw a Waymo get into an accident. And they said the Waymo, it was their fault. They said it was Waymo's fault, and Waymo responded to them. They're like, "It's not our fault. Whatever. Blah blah blah." And I'm like, "Bro, you better chill out, because that's like oil money back in that. Like that's like big dollars back in Waymo. Mm-hmm. Waymo needs to get places. They'll take you out if they need to. So I take it just down the strip. I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
They have like set paths where you can take a scenic route and just.
Yeah, you're talking about those little robots. If you go to Sam's Club now, they have those.
They got them a
big
quick trip
machine
too.
thingy that drives around to clean.
For
and
sure. How do you guys
run you over?
How do you guys feel about it? From going from landlines to these robots, how do you guys feel about it?
Well,
it's different. It's just move out of the way, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's like those like toys we used to like play with. We used to think about like these robots existing.
I know.
Yeah,
now they exist.
I know, but they're taking people's jobs.
Yeah, exactly. I know, right?
Yeah, that's somebody's job.
That's where I'm like this.
Because so Mark, I'm sure you've seen the ones in Quick Trip, right?
Yeah.
The ones that they just drive.
Yeah.
They're cleaning, and it says, "I am cleaning Quick Trip. I am cleaning the floor." It'll tell you what it's doing, and if you get near it, it'll stop. And then, how are you doing? And it would like,
oh really?
Yeah, because it senses people walking by it.
Yeah. It's got a heat sensor in it. Yeah.
I'll talk.
Have you guys seen the? Man, I wish I had my phone pulled up right now. There was a 5K in China, and they had the robots run the 5K.
Yes.
It's terrifying. Yes. It's so scary watching those little things run.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Because they're getting faster and they're getting better.
Yes. But I did see something where they used one of those robots to scare away wild.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, wild boar.
Yeah. That was so fun. Yeah.
It was just chasing it. It was like.
Yeah.
Running really weird. You know,
I thought that was great. Let's use it for something like that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for that. Yeah.
Okay, so I saw something funny where there was one of those robots, and it was programmed to the person, and whatever the person would do, it would do, right?
Yeah.
So this guy was doing like karate moves, doing something,
sick.
and he was doing this some shit, and the thing was doing it with it, and then the guy he kicked, and he turned around, and this thing kicked him right in the nuts.
Oh,
dude, it was so funny.
Yeah, I think it's
everybody was like,
Boston Dynamics or something like that. Yeah, that's awesome. That's so fun.
That's good stuff though.
Yeah, shout out to robots.
Yeah. All right, so before we end, let's get into our last one with I can ask what are your favorites or this or that. What would you want?
Oh, I guess let's go favorites.
Favorites. Being that you're in the Chi-Town, favorite pizza.
Favorite pizza.
Or pizza spot.
Pizza spot. Probably Pequod's. Technically, Pequod's is probably my favorite. The service there is terrible, but it's pretty good pizza.
Oh, but that gives you good.
Yeah,
good writing material there. Right?
yeah. Because their servers piss me off, but I'm like, this is 45 minutes. Better go by quick, you know. Better go by. Go by fast.
What the pizza is
deep dish. It is deep dish.
Deep dish.
But Peace Pizza is probably my non-Peace Pizza is like close to me. That's probably my non-favorite deep dish.
Non-favorite. Okay.
Yeah, or non-deep dish favorite.
Yeah. So there's a spot out here off of Quivira. Third Coast Pizza.
Nice.
They have a deep dish.
Nice.
Still haven't tried it. I've talked about it forever.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to try it, but
do it before you got. If you want to take a long nap.
But I know, right? But that's one thing when we go to Chicago.
Yeah.
Got to go try the deep dish.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pequod's I would go to try.
Garibaldi's or something.
Garibaldi's, yeah. That's also a good spot too. Try the deep dish everywhere. Go to Pequod's for sure. I think you're gonna like it a lot.
Okay.
Pequod's, yeah.
So which do you prefer, the deep dish, the Detroit style, or the New York thin style?
Probably the Detroit style is fire.
You
I
like
love
that?
that crust.
Oh, okay.
That in crust where it swoops up. Dude, that's
because the Detroit is the rectangle pizza.
Yeah,
and then they cut it in.
That is bomb right there. I guess actually I'll stay with New York because that large slice and you fold it over
like a taco.
Something so good, yeah.
Yep.
So good about
and then
that.
you get to just
drip
that grease right out.
Yeah, that is too good. Oh
yeah. Favorite actor.
Favorite actor. Oh man, that's so hard. Either Leo or Denzel. Denzel's probably got it. I could watch Denzel movies over and over.
Yeah.
And he's got such depth. But Leonardo DiCaprio is so good.
Have they ever done a movie together?
Have they done a movie yet? No. Denzel and Leo.
Yeah, I don't think so. What do you think, Mark?
I guess not. Yeah, you got. We looked that up. Can you look that up? Is that possible?
Let me see.
Oh man, I don't think so.
Yeah,
I don't think so either.
I don't think so.
Any like casino heist movies that they're in together? Nope. Nah. So either Denzel or
Leo DiCaprio.
Are you a big movie buff?
Yeah, I've got a letterbox. You guys, yeah. It's like
what
Twitter.
cats use.
It's like Twitter for letterbox. Yeah.
Oh, letter. I just said letter. My bad.
Yeah, I like letterbox. Yeah, it's like Twitter for movies. Basically,
Oh.
You're just reviewing movies.
Oh.
24/7. It's a place where I like keep and store all my my one to watch list.
Oh,
anything?
Nope, never done one.
Never a movie together. Wow.
Back in the day, we had a Redbox.
Redbox, yeah. That's
going
true,
to Price Chopper to listen to music,
Yeah.
and then outside the Price Chopper, remember they had the Redbox.
Redbox, yeah, yeah, dropping in movies. I remember we get video games from there too. Yeah,
Yeah.
big. That was helpful because it helped me play a lot of video games. I'd say let's go Denzel.
All right.
Denzel for the brand. I love Denzel, but I love Leo for his dating style. Yeah, let's go Denzel though.
All right. A walkout song.
Walkout song right now. The Living Color.
Cult of Personality.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah. So because that's what's his name?
CM Punk.
Yes.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
Yeah. I don't know how I came across the song again, and I was like, oh, I forgot how much I love this song.
Really?
And I had a really good weekend. I was trying to I go back and forth. I was going back and forth on walk-up songs, and I was having like a tough time going up on stage, like following the song or something like that.
Yeah.
And then I got the Cult of Personality. And I love the song, and then it was just always it's worked out so far.
That's cool.
So right now
that's
it's
a
good.
cool song too. Yeah. Do you have a favorite hoodie?
Yeah. If not this one, I got a purple hoodie. I got a green Gap hoodie right now. That's probably my favorite. Yeah. I've just now expanded my hoodies, so I'm like trying to find which one.
Is that your look for stage?
It used to be. I feel like it's too casual sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Like I'm usually just a t-shirt, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
Like I'm not a big suit comic or nothing like that, but I feel like a hoodie. Sometimes like people come out, I want to give them a best show, and like wearing a hoodie, I'm like, it feels like did you just wake up or something? What the fuck are you doing here, kid? Like, well, like be prepared, you know? Yeah.
Did they just call you to fill in, or what they do here?
A lot of times, yeah. Sometimes they do that, yeah. And I'm wearing a hoodie, yeah.
Yeah. Favorite season weather-wise?
Oh shoot, man! Between summer and fall, I would say fall. I love football so much. Fall is probably it. Fall, it's too good.
How many times, or at least once or twice a year, you have to say, football weather.
Yeah.
This
When it's
right here.
Briefly cold, yeah, man.
Kind of like today.
Yeah. It's like it's perfectly cold in the morning. Yeah, you're like, dude, I could hit some pads right now. Yeah,
I know, right? And not bad for May 1st.
Yeah, right. It feels really good right now.
I mean, here a while back, we were saying, okay, we got to remember we're late March, early April. It's still supposed to be cold. We're already May 1st today, and it was nice and chilly out there.
Yeah, I remember it snowed. I remember it snowed in May one year.
Yeah,
like I remember that. I was getting out of school, and before we got out of school, it snowed. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would say fall. Summer is really good. Summer's a great beer drinking season. I love the daytime beers are so good.
Yeah. Favorite sport to watch? I guess it's football.
Well, for sure, yeah. PBR is becoming a close second. I love professional bull riding right now for some odd reason. Thank
you for clearing that up, because I was like,
PBR, yeah.
I was getting ready to ask Mark, can you look at it, bro?
Yeah. Professional bull riding.
I thought that was a beer.
It's such the only. It's so unique. It's so unique.
Yeah, we have a team here in Kansas City.
We do, yeah. They've expanded to teams now.
Yeah.
So there's teams of like Oklahoma City has one, Kansas City has one, New York has one. Yeah. I want to say
bull riding team.
Yeah, New Orleans has one. It's crazy, and it's full of American guys, Brazilians, Native American guys. It's a really cool. Like the way they've created the league now, it's kind of more marketable for the average person to get into.
Okay.
Because you can root for your team.
That's wild. I still can't see how it works.
Yeah.
I'll have to look that up.
It's kind of like, you know how they score points in track, right? Everyone that gets first in these categories, then the team gets a set of points. They get like a max amount of points they can get in a night. And then all those bull riders will all go up. And they'll all get these points and then the team will get like a win, or an individual person in their category will get a win, stuff like that. Yeah, does that make sense?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like American Royal going to see any of the shows when we were younger.
Yeah. Have they built a new one yet?
I think they're getting close.
Oh, that's the new by the stadium.
Right. I think they're getting close to already opening to have shows or whatever they have there. Yeah.
I'm trying to get more into commentating on PBR. I have a Twitch right now, and I watch a lot of PBR while I stream.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, that's interesting. Favorite color?
Maroon.
Really?
Yeah. Favorite color.
Do you have a maroon hoodie?
I don't. I have a maroon shirt.
Okay.
I don't look great in maroon, but I like the look of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't wear it because it reminds me of the Washington Commanders.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's respect.
Who is your football team?
Oh gosh, that's such an embarrassing thing to say. I'm a two-team person. It's really embarrassing. It's always,
okay. If you're embarrassed because of the teams, you're embarrassed because you enjoy two teams.
Bandwagons.
But like, it feels like two bandwagons, but it's not, because it's Chicago, it's Kansas City. So they're both doing kind of well for right now.
Okay.
And they're both, one's in the NFC, one's in the AFC.
Okay, that's what I'll give you. Yeah. Because I was like that with the Houston Oilers and the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah.
Now I'm just stuck with Dallas because Houston's going.
Yeah.
Well,
but like
Texans are there, but I don't like Texas.
When I was growing up, not before middle school, elementary school, both of them were terrible. They both were so bad. They both were like, the Bears went to a Super Bowl in 2006. And after that, the list of quarterbacks is just as close as like the Cleveland Browns. Like it's so bad. And then also at the same time in elementary school, Matt Castle is signing another contract to Kansas City. It's awful. And then eventually they both get really good. Yeah. They both like Alex Smith comes to Kansas City. It gets really good for us. We're not like great by no means, but we're winning like 10 games a season. Yeah. It's a huge fucking deal.
Getting the playoffs.
Yeah, we got Kareem Hunt. We got Tyreek Hill. It's entertaining at least.
Yes. Yeah.
The Bears are still bad. They're still just croaking it. Mitch Trubisky gets there. We're still just we're watching how bad his footwork is. It's so bad.
And just think, because they passed up on Mahomes.
Yeah.
With Trubisky.
For sure, yeah. And I was raised in Kansas City, so like I'm watching all it. I can only watch Chiefs games here. You can't watch Bears games here. And so I'm watching and I'm going to Chiefs games. I have season tickets, but I still have, like Brian Urlacher, still one of my favorite players of all time. Matt Forte, Devin Hester. I'm watching all these guys like kind of like go through the Bears unit. Brandon Marshall, all these like guys that like played through the Bears organization are still my favorite players. And then I'm born in Chicago, right?
Yep.
But like I'm only making this much noise about it because people are like, oh, you have two favorite teams. Like, what's wrong with you? You know. But yeah, I'm stuck between it. I'm stuck between the Bears and Chiefs, and the only time they'll ever play, or the only time it'll ever matter when they play each other, is the Super Bowl. And I said that's the only time I would ever buy Super Bowl tickets. Super Bowl tickets,
both of those,
$2,000.
But who would you be rooting for?
Exactly, I don't know.
Or you would be a win-win.
I think
you'd be a win-win.
I actually think I would just be sad that day because one of them would lose. I think I would be more sad about the loss.
Yeah, Cole would be that guy coming in with the split jersey.
The Donna Kelsey. Yeah. The half Eagles, half Chiefs thing. Yeah. I would be the Donna Kelsey of that night for sure.
All right, that's cool. And then last favorite animal.
Favorite animal? Oh man, so tough. Probably a bear. I wish
back to Chicago.
I wish we. Probably.
Okay,
a bear.
we get it, Cole. You're a Chicago Bears fan. We get it.
I think only a bear. Only because I wish we domesticated them instead of wolves. Because the humans along the lines we domesticated wolves to like help us protect the pack and everything like that. There was an opportunity where I believe in nature where wolves and bears could have done the same thing of protecting packs from other predators, and we decided to go wolves for some reason. I think everyone like did all the digging and research onto wolves, but not the same as to bears because they were still so ferocious. But I love bears so much.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you have a teddy bear growing up?
Nah, not really. No.
What do you
think? I'm soft? What are you saying?
I had a Smokey the Bear.
Smokey the Bear.
I had a Smokey the Bear, and then a Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my favorite animal. I'm trying to think. Also, like a liger was my favorite animal at one point. The lion and tiger. But now I'm like, oh,
all right, Napoleon.
It's an inbred, thing. I'm like, I'm not.
But it's a thing, though, right?
It's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah. All right, Cole. Well, I appreciate you coming in.
Yeah, man. Thank you guys for having me. Yeah.
Okay, but before we go,
okay,
so are you still performing this weekend?
I'm not. No,
You're done.
I'm done. Yeah, I was trying.
Okay.
I was trying so hard to get a spot this weekend. Unfortunately, Kansas City Comedy is. If anybody's still made it to this, if you run a business, please open or run a comedy show because there needs to be more of them in Kansas City. We're losing them left and right because with businesses closing, we're losing a lot of comedy like gigs and shows that where we can just run indie shows like alternative shows that aren't in traditional comedy clubs, just like bars and restaurants that we can have that have like a little stage or a little area for a stage. Don't have a lot of them right now. So there's only like really 4 shows going on right now. Tonight is at both the comedy clubs, and outside of that, there's nothing else going on.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just a bachelor party. That's it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Maybe you should just start going into a Starbucks or a Panera and
just harassing people.
Yeah, just do some stand up.
People love comedy by surprise. Yeah.
There's a comedian back in the day. I used to listen to Rich Voss. I don't know if you know Rich Voss.
Yeah.
That was his thing. And he would go to the Opie and Anthony show, but he would always stop at a Starbucks. Yeah, it was a Starbucks. He would stop and he'd do about maybe 5 minutes and irritate people is what it was.
Yeah, that's fun. That's funny. Yeah. I could do that and record it, but I mean,
have you heard Jim Norton?
Jim Norton, yes, bald guy.
Yeah. Little raunchy. Yeah, that's like it's like my favorite.
Your favorite stuff. Yeah.
I've taken like 3 pictures with the guy.
Next time I'm in town, I'll give you guys tickets and you guys I'll make sure I'm your favorite comic next.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate that.
All right. Good.
Yeah, because Frankie Quinones is in town.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he is in town. I was trying to work with him tonight. But,
that would have been cool. He
runs a 2-man show, so he runs a tight ship. Yeah.
It was either him or you coming in. I chose you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. Just know that.
I'm sure he's not
and we're
going
to end it with that right there. All right, Cole. Again, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you taking the time and you say you're going home.
Yeah, Sunday. I'm going home. Yeah. Back Sunday. Yeah.
Cool.
Producing a comedy show actually on that Tuesday, Past Review Comedy in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah, so I run a show out there, a little bar that's up the street from me.
Okay.
And hopefully gonna keep producing more shows out there.
Wow.
And building a brand out there and just running more and more shows and booking more people and booking myself and having a good time.
Cool.
Yeah, so more tickets.
All right, but before I tell you get the F out of here, you want to go ahead and talk to your camera and let the people know where you're at or your socials
this is my
stuff
camera?
like that?
Okay,
that's you right there.
Okay, nice. Socials, I stream on Cold Fletcher Live on everything. So Twitch, Instagram, I think TikTok. Yeah, you can catch me on Cold Fletcher Live. I stream almost every other night on Twitch, so you can catch me there. You can talk to me in the chat. Please drop a follow at Cold Fletcher Live on Twitch. And then Past Curfew Comedy on Instagram is one of my shows that I run at Clara and Wicker Park. Our next show is Cinco de Mayo. It's going to be really, really fun. We have some of like Chicago's best comics coming out. Yeah. And Cold Fletcher Live on Instagram as well. So that's all my stuff. Yeah. Cold Fletcher Live everywhere.
Yeah, cool. Well, again, appreciate you. I was going to ask you if you'd wear a sombrero because this was going to be our Cinco de Mayo episode.
Oh, dang, man. Yeah, I should have. Yeah. I so would have. Yeah. Well, I would have got it canceled somewhere, but yeah. Someone would have fired me.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Thank you guys.
All right, Sam, we good?
We are good.
Mark? Yep. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching the Big Mockcast. This is episode 192. Woo! Getting closer to 200. Hopefully that's going to be a big one. But anyway, adios, people.
Peace. We did it.